We are live. Ladies and gentlemen, angels and demons, ghouls and goblins, you already know what it is. It's your boy Santo here hosting tonight's evening of the episode BSS podcast. I am here joined with, some of my nearest and dearest friends. Shout out Joe Budden with that intro. I have Riddell with me. Lonnie's with me. We're still waiting on Ty, Miles. Random won't be on tonight. Prayers up to him. He's dealing with some things that I won't disclose, but he's always joining us in spirit. So is J Rob. J Rob might pop up tonight. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Fellas, how you guys doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I have a lot of adult stuff going on, so that I'm actually excited for. So hopefully I get to flex some of that soon. But other than that, just chilling. Same old, same old.
What you, Riddell?
Of course, I'm a busy guy, as people should know. Doing like political stuff, of course. Gonna see the Spider-Man movie this week for sure on Thursday. I'm gonna be locked in. That's one of those series that don't want any spoilers. So opening day, we're gonna be locked in for that one. And I'm getting a new phone, so that's pretty cool.
Listen, the streets have been asking for this for about a month.
I can't with that camera, man. I can't. You be stressing me. Every time I see you post something, I get like a little spike of anxiety. You be stressing me, bro.
Riddell's camera has a blunt filter on it at all times. That thing, he's in smog
Call
heaven.
it Wiz Khalifa. That shit is faded.
Yeah, that shit is pretty cooked. But I had a deal to upgrade to an iPhone 16e, so I was like, you know what? Let's do it.
A whole new world.
Mm-hmm. Riddell's camera about to be the freshest. He's gonna be in HD 4K.
100%. I'm also thinking, you know what? Since we're grinding the gym, and I go to like a 24-hour gym, so there's not a lot of people in there. Might showing off the gains, man.
No,
Workout clips.
I realized before he even said something else, I realized what this means. That means we're going to be getting the freshest selfies. Every time he gets a haircut, he's going to be posting. Now, he's going to be unbearable. He's going to be unbearable. Stick to your phone, actually. Stick to your damn phone. Nah.
We got the so when I first joined, we had Durag Riddell, Dictator Riddell. So now we're in Thirst Trap Riddell era?
No, HD Thirst Trap. HD 4K. 4K.
Hey, man.
High res.
Gotta live life, man. Gotta live life.
You know what? I kind of respect it. I'll say that. Hey, new phone, new me. Let's go.
All right, man. We're locked. Gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, I do recommend everybody get in the gym, grind it out. Track your calories, get healthy. It's not that hard. Just get a routine on. I recommend it for everybody.
And post your thirst traps. Follow Riddell's example. Crazy work.
Hey, man. Have pride in what you look like. You know what I'm
saying? So per usual, let's get the business out of the way. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe on the YouTube area. We have our membership tiers that you can always, join and help support the pod that way. Also, you can hit up our link tree where we have posted there all of our social media platforms from Facebook, Instagram, X, if Blue Sky is still a thing, anywhere you can find content, we are there. Patreon, we have exclusive content there. More coming soon also. And also one of the biggest ways you guys can, be part of our community would be joining our Discord, where we have in-depth conversations regarding everything from sports to culture, even politics, food, cars, whatever subject it may be. We're in there talking about it. So if you want to get to know us a little more personable, we are there, and join us. We would love to see you there. So let's actually start off the podcast with one of the most interesting things to happen at sports. The World Cup is over. So we were kind of waiting for, something that happened, to keep sports into the conversation of everybody's lives. And of course, someone's got to wear the mask. And LeBron said, "Hold my beer." And I'm gonna take my talents to no. I am going back home. No. I'm going to Philly. LeBron joins the 76ers with a 2-year, $8 million contract. Second year, we already know it's LeBron, so it's a player option. Fellas, LeBron goes Philly?
Go ahead, Riddell.
Hey man, I'm tired of rooting for LeBron. So, I'm glad he's off the Lakers. So wherever he goes, I was like, as long as I don't have to root for him. Then he wanted to go to the team that I wanted to root for the most in the Eastern Conference in the 76ers with Jaylen Brown. I'm like, LeBron, what's good? And then Donald Trump had to open his big fat mouth, and now I got to root for LeBron again. I'm like, bro, y'all making my life very difficult. The 76ers are a interesting team with a lot of potential flaws. Everything is dictated by health when it comes to Joel Embiid in particular. And then, of course, there's the dynamics of basketball. Like, how will the possession by possessions look with LeBron James being the primary playmaker? How will Jaylen Brown, Maxey, and Embiid work with their touches? How's that bench is going to look like? How's that defense going to look like? A lot of questions. But I like the 76ers. I like what they got going on. And if they're healthy, they could win it all. Great to see. Kind of.
Lonnie?
I'm so. For people that don't know, I grew up in Boston, the Boston area. So I've been a Celtics fan / Golden State because Steph Curry's my favorite player for most of my life. But I'm also a man of principles, a man of hard principles. And what they did to Jaylen Brown, y'all know it made me crash out. It rubbed me the wrong way, rubbed a lot of other people in my family the wrong way. So, when some of my other family members said, "Hey, we rock with Jaylen Brown," I was like, it was my excuse to get out. I was like, all right. So I was like leaning towards the Sixers, even though I hate the Sixers because we all know I think Joel Embiid is a dirty rat bastard. I think he's a dirty player. He's injury prone as hell. He's an asshole. He's a whiny bitch. I could go on and on. I hate Joel. But Jaylen Brown's my dude. I don't like LeBron because I grew up a Celtics fan, so like I loved to hate him. I acknowledge how great of a basketball player he was, but I love to hate him. But then Donald Trump opened his dumb ass mouth. And so off principle, now I got to root for him too. So this year, the Celtics gifted Philly Jaylen Brown. Donald Trump gifted the LeBron James haters a chance to root for him. And so I'm Team Philly this year. I got to be. I'm worried about their bench because their bench is kind of mid. I do like the rookie they drafted. He's a little demon. If he can put on weight, he can make it. They don't really have backup bigs. And like I said, Joel Embiid is a broke down. I don't want to keep cussing for no reason. He broken. So, and they don't have a backup big. So I'm worried about them. I'm worried about their depth. But I go Sixers. God damn it. Go Sixers.
Go Sixers, man.
Sixers from a Boston fan. Standing 10 toes means nothing.
Hey. Injustice and injustice. I want Jaylen Brown to win MVP. I want him to average 50 against the Celtics this year. I want him to get finals MVP. I want him to cook Jason Tatum. Why the hell are you saying that bullshit? Whatever. If you saw the clip that he said, you know what he was doing.
Hey, so, maybe he was just talking his truth. Maybe he had nothing to do with Jaylen Brown.
Maybe talk this truth. We all know that the Jaylen Brown decision wasn't a basketball decision. It had nothing to do with basketball. It had to do with money. And feelings, money and feelings, because they want a
Shout
new
out money
stadium,
feelings.
yada yada yada. They don't want to be in the second apron, blah blah blah. They don't care about winning. Why should I care about? Why should I care about them? So, yeah, fuck them.
Well, as for me, I kind of, Riddell kind of said a little bit of what I feel because I've been saying it since he joined the team. I'm glad that LeBron's off the Lakers. I'm sorry. You did great. You know, I appreciate the ring. I appreciate it. Thank you for your services. But I'm ready for a rebuild. Uh, I I really am. Let's get back on track and making a team that surrounds Luca. Right now, I I have my doubts. I think this year we're going to be a playing team, if at best.
Well,
I
disagree there.
yeah, we gonna be a playing team, bro.
With Luca, we'll never be a play on team. I'm gonna be honest.
What do you mean? They were the playing team. Weren't they a playing team with Dallas
No, they
at one
almost made the
point?
play in, but they sat
Oh,
out Luca, and they never were a playoff playing team.
I think the Lakers are gonna be a playing team at best. I'm sorry. I'm not trusting Luca and the 20s basketball team.
The
All
rest of the
white boys.
West is not that great. Like after it's Nuggets, Thunder, obvious top two. Nuggets, of course, they have the same structure: Gordon, Jamal, Jokic. Those three teams, and then maybe you want to say the Timberwolves. After that,
I'm
the
sorry.
rest of the West is not.
The Rockets are still better than you.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Yes.
Without LeBron, yes, they are. yes, they got better.
Without Luca, they got cooked. They're not better, bro.
With LeBron.
With no Luca. What
Uh,
are we talking about? Luca wasn't playing.
Okay.
Yo, Sengun is not it, bro. Emin can't score. Kevin Durant is getting older. Shout out Marcus Smart. I still fuck with Marcus Smart. He should still be on the Lakers. The fact that we did not bring him back pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie.
I am depending on Kessler. Bro, I'm good. I'm so good. I'm so off that.
Kessler will be, as long as Kessler stays healthy. We need another backup big. Kevin Looney's trash. I don't know why we brought in Kevin Looney.
Sorry, Austin Reeves misses games. Luca.
I was just about to say, like the I hope he stays healthy applies to like our three best players.
No, Luca typically plays more than 60 games, and Reeves, for the most part, plays more than 50 games. Kessler had bad injuries last year.
You think your team's good enough depth wise to? Because I do like your rookie, but other than that, like
shout out Cam Carr.
Yeah, Cam Carr's a little demon, but at the same time, he plays a position that's mainly gonna get because what Luca's gonna play like 40 minutes. Austin Reeves is gonna play 35 minutes. So
he's gonna be a wing, a three. He can slide, especially when they stagger minutes between Reeves and Luca. Yeah, for sure. Solid wing. Bro, the rest of the West ain't nothing crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
My team ain't crazy. But yeah, LeBron to Philly, I think it was the best move on the table that he has. I mean, taking that pay cut was insane. After he said that, I'm no longer taking pay cuts.
Max contract. Nah, bro.
Literally took half of what Miami was offering. But hey, I respect it. You make the best decision for your career. I get that. I do think right now, they have the best starting five in the East. I do want to see what they do with their bench to solidify everything, but I mean, we'll see what happens. Now, do you guys think they're winning the East?
I wouldn't say not now with the way that they're constructed. Because one, I don't trust their health overall, but apparently Wendell Carter might be signing with them, and that's a solid backup big. Well, he was like the starter for Magic for a while. He's not great, but like as a backup big to Joel, I think that could work.
That is pretty solid.
Yeah, but no, they need. Yeah, I kind of need to see like how their offense is going to run because they have 3 ball dominant people. Tyrese Maxey needs the ball in his hands. Jaylen Brown is one of the top ISO scorers in the league. And then Joel Embiid needs the ball, needs the ball in the post. So it's like, I don't know. And then you also have LeBron James, who apparently is going to be their point guard. So it's like, how is it? Who's going to be playing off ball more and stuff like that? Also, VJ is also now just the 5th option, I guess. But in some cases,
defend and shoot, VJ, you got it.
but that's not
To be fair, Tyrese Maxey did play with James Harden and Embiid, so he's been a 3rd option more off ball player. But I am also curious to see how this team would look. If I had a bet on it, I don't know. I still fuck with the Knicks all day, every day. So I'll go with them. But if not the Knicks, the Sixers, they can make it interesting. Now, it's a good conference, but they're just as competitive as the Heat and the Celtics.
So Heat, Celtics, New York. We'll see what Indiana does.
Big question mark with Hallie.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I did see a video of him dunking and shit, and he looks great.
Yeah, I'm not pressed about the Pacers. Celtics are still going to be a good team. So
Hard to say, man, because the Pacers, their offense is all about movement, fast paced, move a lot, move quickly. So hurting your legs for a guard that has to do all of that pretty much is the orchestrator of all of that. It's a wait and see.
So you think they're going to be You think they could be better than the Celtics next year?
Who?
The Pacers?
I'm a wait and see for the Pacers.
I mean, I don't see why not, to be honest. I generally don't. I mean, wait and see how Tatum looks like when he comes back.
He played like... Well, all right, y'all got it. Y'all got it.
I'm just saying.
Tatum looked just fine the end of the season. He looked just fine the end of the season.
Well, I've been seeing videos of Hallie and he looks just fine, and we still gotta, we gotta wait and see.
Okay.
So
the Pacers team is also not the same.
True. So I did want to ask, because I did see couple conversations going around in the social atmosphere. Is LeBron entering his ring chasing era?
He's been in this ring chasing era. But...
Do it matter?
No.
Which leads. Hi, Miles.
What's good?
Life, man. Life.
My camera will be on in 1 second. As y'all know, I like to sleep. I look ugly right now. Bear with me.
All good, my boy.
You good, man. So, which leads me into my follow-up question. Because what's been going on is, everybody's saying, oh, LeBron's officially ring chasing, whatnot. Now it's completely obvious, even though he's been kind of doing that lately. But does this affect his legacy? That's been the topic of conversation.
He's in
towards
season
LeBron.
24.
Depends on his play. Depends on if they win. But I saw an interesting quote. Might have been a fake quote, but it was an interesting quote, not all the same. And it was apparently from KD. And it said, when people play, they're always chasing something. Some niggas are chasing a ring. Some niggas are chasing money. Some niggas are chasing shots. But everybody's chasing something.
I saw that too. I think it's
LeBron gonna be Gucci, man. Now, if they win and that nigga, you know what I'm saying, maintains the same level of play he's been playing, yeah, it'll be a positive stain. If that nigga loses, that nigga lost. It is what it is. Nobody's like, it's LeBron, bro. It is what it is.
Because the reason I asked that is because I saw multiple people on TikTok saying that, oh, LeBron's ring chasing, but he's in the conversation with who's number one, him and Jordan never ring chased. Does this affect his legacy?
That combo means nothing to me. I'll be honest. That they're just kind of yapping. At the end of the day, LeBron and Jordan would want to chase rings. Different situation, different era. If Jordan had the chance to extend his legacy in his career, he would for sure. Especially if there was someone that's competitive with him, and he was like, "Oh, this guy's above me." He would keep on chasing, just like LeBron's always chasing Jordan. I don't think it's a big deal, especially since, like Lonnie said, he's in year 24. He's been and let's be very clear, he's been chasing rings his entire career. So this conversation's nonsense to me.
Also, the fact that like all these old heads like Charles Barkley are saying like, oh, like we always tax him for chasing rings. Like Charles Barkley didn't force his way to the Suns, and then after that, forced his way into the Rockets.
Charles Barkley
and Clyde, and then he went to Portland too. Like, it's unfortunate, but this is just the shit that we're always gonna deal with when it comes to LeBron. But he's in any other year 20 vet or whatever that does this, like when Tracy McGrady went to the Spurs, or when, like they do this shit all the time. Like people want rings, but if Chris Paul went ring chasing, people were like, "Oh yeah, get your ring." It's all opinionated. It's bullshit.
And I would argue that LeBron's focus is like building his legacy. So it's not. I think they're oversimplifying and saying that he's only doing this to win the ring. Because if that was the case, he could have joined a better team with the Spurs or the Thunder or the Knicks. But based off like some of the conversations that Rich Paul was having, like, I don't know if this is true. Maybe it's just allegations. But if the premise of I didn't join the Knicks because they won the title, it's obviously he's more focused on building his legacy than just building rings. He wants to win the ring with the 76ers team, which is a bit different, which, again, are you surprised he wants to be the greatest of all time? That's what you want. That's what you want to do. It's not a big deal.
I mean, so like I said, I'm playing the side of what I've seen on social media. So let's say this year does not work for LeBron. Let's say they make it to the Eastern Conference Finals and they don't get it done. LeBron opts out and joins the Spurs. Like, does it look bad?
Karl Malone get that last ring. No disrespect to LeBron by comparing him to Karl, man. True. This is Karl Malone on the Lakers, man.
I guess what I'm asking, at any point, do you change your mind on how it may look?
No.
At this point, you have him number 1 or number 2, and you're not going to change your mind. I don't feel like whatever he does at this point in his career is going to change your opinions on LeBron. We're too late in the game for you to just suddenly like change your mind about LeBron because he won or he lost a ring at 58 years old. Like,
yeah, if the question is, does it change my standing? No, because I think Jordan's the GOAT. But it's like, do I think the move of I lost and then I just like hopped on the Spurs? Do I think it's cringe? Yeah, I think it's cringe. But I also don't care that much about it.
Yeah, I'm in the camp of not caring. I feel like most of the people who care about this just hate LeBron. Is anything to negatively disparage LeBron? Not everybody, but most of the people. So
I
already hate LeBron.
About that.
I didn't need LeBron to turn 50 for me to hate him. I've been hating that nigga, so we consistent.
Yeah, I'm on the same. I do have him as the greatest, but I still can't stand LeBron, bro. I can't stand. By the way, Miles, you joined in after I asked this question. Do you think they win in the East?
Oh,
Philly.
Yeah, all right.
I'm asking.
No, I don't.
Who's the best team in the East?
The Knicks.
Was that a question?
The Knicks. They're the best complete team on the East Coast. Complete team. Yeah, the Knicks. Now, there's some starting fives I would take. There's some individual players I would take over Brunson. But as far as a well-oiled machine, the Knicks still got it. Now, and I think I said this on Dojo, if Embiid now has titanium knees, right, which is a wait-and-see thing. If Embiid's knees are titanium, that nigga got mobility again. That nigga can play some defense, not even immaculate defense, but he can play some defense. Then my tune will change. But a lot of this shit is wait and see. Until I see the landscape, until I see some of these teams actually put the ball in the court, I got the Knicks convincingly.
Bad.
I'm also, it'll be early on, but it's wait and see for the Pistons too, because I do like some
Pistons.
of the
Should ask.
Wait
Not as
and
the
see
number one
what.
Should
See
ask.
what.
but they needed scoring and they added scoring, so I need to see
Who
Where's
they
the
added?
score?
You
Where's the
you
score?
you
Where's the
about
score?
to see, you about to see the same show again. Cade put on a backpack and try to do it himself.
I'm curious. Where's the scoring that they added?
They drafted a guard.
Draft.
They drafted a
Hey, I fuck with him, but
No
he ain't coming into the league.
No one could score in their teams besides Tobias Harris. John Collins.
And they got rid of Tobias Harris.
and yeah, he's gone.
All right, well, like I
They
said,
went to John Collins. Second option, John Collins, and bid 2026.
I didn't say all that.
I mean, he's more versatile than Tobias, but I don't know.
Versatile.
That one nigga is not changing the needle for their offense still being dog shit. So
For sure.
Man, well, we'll see. Chat. Let us know what you guys feel about that LeBron move. Let us know who you guys have winning the East. All right, moving on. Let's segue over to some anime. Bleach is back. Stop it. That's hate. Bleach is back,
shit didn't make no noise, man.
bruh. Anywho, Bleach is back. Episode God of Thunder. In this episode, we saw, by the way, animation. We saw a few fights happening. We saw, a little bit of Askin and Yoruichi, and we saw Uryu versus Jugrim, which they absolutely cooked with that. But it was primarily focused on Yoruichi and God of Thunder form. What do you guys think about the episode?
I thought the episode was really good. Didn't watch the movie, so I don't know how much is like overlap of the movie itself.
It's like the first
Really liked the opening. I thought the opening was great. The visuals was great with the opening. The music, not my favorite, but still very good. We really got to talk about the OST and the scores? They always cook when it comes down to it. Bleach might be the godfather when it comes down to that. I'm not gonna lie. I like the beginning shot where Yuha saw his nightmare and he was laughing about that. That was a really good villain character moment. The pan shot at the beginning too, where they were showcasing the entire battlefield and showing what everybody else is doing on the scene. I'll be honest, they really do a good job of like really being immersed on like what is taking place there. You can have issues, which I have had reading the manga in terms of like different narrative things, but the way the anime is making me like be invested on different elements, I fuck with it. And I agree. Chad actually did something.
Right.
Is that part of the manga? I don't remember the stats.
No.
So they were like, he's irrelevant, so let's give him something.
We fighting
Shout out!
We fighting statues, and that's comp, bro.
He was fighting nothing before, so at least
To be fair, nothing to statues is above Santo.
that's what I'm saying. Sun Jin-woo be the statue, and now he's aura farmer like hell. So there you go.
That's different, though.
Hey man, shout out.
I will say, and since we're talking about that, if it was just him by himself, those statues were winning. Backup had to come with Ganju. If Ganju's not there, Sato's in the dirt.
I'm not gonna cape for this chat. I don't care. But hey, he got something.
He's not wrong at the same. He's not wrong.
He got something. I also like the transitions for Bleach. Like the production's always like on point for what they're doing. The transitions was pretty cool. Uryu versus Jugrim was a really good fight. I'm sure we'll talk about that. And of course, the Yoruichi stuff. That's what people have been talking about ever since the movie came out. Her design, the cat stuff. We expected it. It happened. So shout out Yoruichi, man.
All right. I'll get this part out the way. Miles is right. No, don't get me wrong. The episode's amazing. I'll go into how great the episode was, but no one was talking about it. Unfortunately, it wasn't. It didn't have that. It didn't have the motion that I thought it would have. I was actually disappointed how more people were talking about Mushoku Tensei for the reasons we know they were talking about it online than they were about Bleach in its premiere. I think there's some of that have to do with like the movie coming out like a few weeks ago, and then like them just reiterating the same content, probably. But I mean, it was a good episode. I agree. Like the opening was amazing. The animation was crazy. The way that they pivot around the screens and stuff like that's crazy. I like the I like the added dialogue in the Uryu fight. It kind of like gives him more. It kind of get I forget the blonde guy's name off the top of my head.
Drew.
Jugrim. It gives him a lot more character because he doesn't really talk a lot in the manga at all. He barely talks. So like him actually getting like expresses disdain for Uryu.
Crazy. Angie, crazy. Oh no, crazy. Crazy stuff. Crazy word.
Angie. For the
I don't know
audio
who-
listeners, Angie Carr is one of the goated chat members. And she asked, why Riddell have like he wouldn't turn Catboy for the feline press?
Yeah, that's crazy work. I do think it's mostly because of the movie. I do think I've seen a lot of stuff of people talking about the Yoruichi stuff in particular, and that was the highlight of the episode for obvious reasons. Also, it's been highly praised. I mean, I'm looking at my anime list. They gave it a 9 for the episode, and I don't think it was a 9 rating episode, but a lot of people were.
I would give it like
I'll probably go 8, 7.5. But obviously, a lot of people liked it. Obviously, a lot of simps are corralling around Yoruichi. So I wouldn't say no motion by any means, but if you want to say compare it to some of the big ones that are really like trending every day, like JJK, yeah,
I won't say it
not
didn't
doing
have no motion because that's just not true. Like Bleach is always gonna have its fans.
Oh
It
man,
wasn't like you would think like during its premiere it would be the most talked about anime, and it wasn't at all. Like
yo, community, man. Y'all kind of know me as one of the realists up here, man. Don't let especially Riddell, he disappointed me right now. Don't let these niggas hide behind these arbitrary numbers, man. These niggas love to run the my anime list. You feel me? To kind of back what they talking about. That shit didn't have no motion, bro. You go on the Discord, which is apparently, we have one of the Bleach neighborhoods for all intents and purposes. Niggas love Bleach. Nigga, that shit came. My nigga Gabe went in the chat. If my nigga Gabe going in the chat asking about Bleach, ain't nobody else talk about it. No Sauce, no Santo, Lonnie, no Shar, Riddell. Kai wasn't hating on it. Nobody was talking about that shit, bro. So this 9, it got a 9. The people that did watch it think it's great, bro. Niggas didn't tune into that shit, bro. I don't care about that 9. I don't give a fuck. Shit didn't have no motion. The shit is Bleach. It's Bleach, my nigga. Naruto wouldn't go outside like this. We already know One Piece not going outside like this.
not Riddell, J-Rob.
This is sad, bro. Bleach is in a sad state. It is what it is.
I just have hold on, because I have one thing to say to you and Santo in a second. Because y'all made a proclamation. Y'all made y'all said, oh, the Toshiro moment is gonna clear this Maki moment.
God.
No one talked about the premiere, so I'm giving you a chance. I'm giving you a chance, a lifeline.
Okay.
Do you still think that the Toshiro moment is gonna break the internet and it's gonna be bigger than the Maki episode?
You're making it sound like that.
I'm giving you a chance. I'm giving you.
Was that the argument?
I'll say this.
That was the argument.
I gave that.
What was the? Wait, hold on, Santo. What was the argument, Riddell?
Which one had more aura? That was the argument.
Ty, I need Ty, bro.
Not these niggas. This nigga is.
I need Ty, bro.
I'm not lying. What?
That was not the art. Yo.
Go ahead,
So
Santo.
I don't
I'll
care
do
enough.
this. So I actually gave the episode a 7.5 out of 10. I think this is Bleach's Gooner episode. By the way, everybody's completely right. OST, fire. Animation, fire. That scene where Jugram is walking and it just pans out to 3D and like smoke comes out and he gets the almighty, like fire. Like all of that's great. The Jugram fight with Uryu looked great. Sound quality. Every time Uryu's little arrows, like it just everything was fantastic. When Yoruichi turns into her that thunder shunko form, the cat, and she's hitting Askin on the rooftop, like that shit was fire. Like it honestly, it reminded me of like when Garp was on that island and he powered up and Miles was saying like Garp wasn't like this in the manga. Like that's what it reminded me of. It looked great. I do think one when they spoiled the I think they released like the leaks before the movie came out. They released it online where it was all over Twitter. The same thing that happened with the Aang movie, which we'll go into that later. That happened.
About time.
That what's up, J Rob?
What's up, bro?
Life is good, man. So we had the leaks on social media. Then they released the movie or the first 3 episodes in movie theaters. So I do think that has a negative effect on a premiere of an anime. Now, I think it was really good. I don't think it's fantastic. It was just literally what I said. It was a gooner episode. Everybody that was gooning over Yoruichi when Kisuke, touched her cheeks and all of that, and she was healed, whatnot. When she was licking his face, it was just a fan service episode.
The poses too.
Gooner episode.
Definitely a Gooner.
It was and it was what it was. Now back to the original conversation with that Lonnie wanted to introduce. So the original point from all of this in terms of Bleach was Bleach is going to have more aura moments than JJK. And then we started listing off moments that we thought were going to have more aura than JJK.
Mm-hmm.
You listed the Maki moment. You listed the Utah moment. You listed when Hikari has that. And then we also listed the Toshiro. We listed Kenpachi's Bankai. We listed multiple things. And we said that Bleach was going to have more aura moments than JJK. That's the original.
Specifically,
I didn't cut anybody off. I would just like the same level of respect that I show. I'm just saying.
We gotta let y'all
What
niggas
do
lie.
his mama look like?
So, like I was saying, that was the original argument, and then you guys focused on the Toshiro moment, and from there, that's where it went.
Okay, let's Lonnie, let's grant that. Let's grant all of that nonsense being true, right? So we brought up and we harped on the Toshiro moment, right? Let's grant them that, right?
Mm-hmm.
After we harped on it, what did Jal say about it?
That it was going to be better than the Maki moment.
Okay, thank you. Just say the full story. That's all I needed. Thank you. Appreciate you.
After like the Maki moment, the Toshiro.
But I ain't gonna lie, I do kind of remember that.
Y'all said it would break the internet.
I ain't gonna lie, Maki did break the internet though.
Yeah, you did. You guys said it would break the internet.
No, I do want to know. When it came down to it, we already described, the core function, the basis of the argument itself was aura. And I feel like I've already admitted it. If I haven't, I'll admit it now that, Maki, of course, and what JJK is doing now in terms of how they appeal to on social media, it's better right now
Better,
than
bro.
Bleach. That's just
Yeah.
true. I'm not going to deny a reality that is happening in my face that JJK is a trending phenomenon consistently.
100%. And I'm and to add to your point too, I know you're about to keep going, but just also you got to mention how many content creators are behind JJK. Like Hood JJK is a legit, like, if you don't watch Hood JJK, then you're bugging. Like, how are you not watching Hood JJK?
So yeah, shout out JJK. Now the more subjective aura conversation would be a little bit different, but in terms of overall reach and appeal, yeah, I'll give it to JJK. It's unfortunate that Bleach is not doing. Maybe it's moving to Disney Plus. Maybe it's not staying on Crunchyroll. That's kind of holding it back. Maybe it's the dissatisfaction people felt from the final arc, even though people were hyped in specific moments that people still fucked with. A lot of the Bankais and aura moments people still ride with, but overall, the core function of aura, I still stand by it in terms of I like the Toshiro moment better, but we'll see how it kind of
Can
gets
I
adapted.
can I just throw into what I think also, Riddell, to your point, why I think some of that stuff fell flat. I think Bleach didn't really like that. Their hiatus, they didn't come back from their hiatus as well as I think as initially anticipated, if I'm being honest. Like, I think they might have been better off not taking such a big break with the animation in the show, because I think when you look at like the big three, for example, Naruto and One Piece, they didn't end. You know, they stuck to it of that big three era. And so I think those elevated to such a high peak that I think no matter what Bleach tried to do to try to get back to that point, I think it was an impossible task. And then throughout them trying to get back to the top of the mountain, you had JJK, you had Demon Slayer, you had My Hero come out. Like, you had To Be Hero X. You had so much stuff come out that is objectively JJK, that is objectively better than Bleach. I think it was always going to be hard for them to be able to match the same mystique that they once had. And this is somebody who's a big Bleach defender, but I mean, to sit here and act like moments like, you know, Gabe put out Urahara's Bankai, like, I thought that was going to be much more well received than it was, and it just wasn't.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I said that the leaks and showing that in theaters hurt the anime in the long run, because Urahara's Bankai is not out on Crunchyroll yet.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
So
I mean, and it's not even on Crunchyroll. It's on Disney Plus.
It's on Disney Plus,
which
yeah.
Which is not an anime hub. And for all intents and purposes, the people who do watch it still very much like it.
100%.
But it's not kind of transcending the base into more like mainstream appeal. And who knows, maybe by, once we get the moments we've been referring to, that will start happening, especially once we get past the movie content that was put out. Because the movie went out and people who watched it fucked with it. Highly rated, very liked. People fucked with the movie, but we're just rehashing the movie in like the next 3 episodes. And maybe, because I always thought One Piece and Naruto was always better than Bleach. But maybe if the Hell arc does appear, maybe if they do kind of fix the mistakes of the final arc and they give it the current adaptation level, because the Bleach adaptation for the final arc is still amazing. If they give that type of production to the Hell arc and they give like some care and thought, maybe it can spark that magic. Maybe.
I think too, a lot of anime franchises that are popular did not, if they didn't get to like Netflix or a Hulu, I think when that mass migration of, like, let's be real, y'all, anime over the last, what would you say, 5 years, 6 years, let's just say 2016 to now, has been going through its biggest, like, I think, surge in popularity. Like, before, when Bleach was at its best, come on, guys, anime, we were still dealing with you watch anime? Mm-hmm. That era is over now. Everybody watches anime. So it's like, I think Bleach missing out on that, not being a part of that, but not even just being on Crunchy. Like, Bleach, if Bleach the full series was on Netflix, when Netflix started putting out anime, I think it would have benefited highly from that. But I just don't. I think there's just a missing group of that core anime audience now that's just not into Bleach. Like, I think I think now more than ever, like anime in some ways, you got to cater to this new generation of fans. Like everybody's not a purist. Nobody grew up on Bleach. They knew what Naruto and One Piece was because it was always in their face. Like that was the main two shows: Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, Naruto. Bleach wasn't that level of a show, So I think when you look at it in the long run, I think Bleach did a lot of disservices to itself, kind of missing that boost in viewership that it could have possibly got. Because I think a lot of people are fans of shows like Hunter x Hunter come back. I think it's going to be electric. I think it would have a way higher viewership, but I think half that is, come on, let's be honest, fellas. How many people found out about how good Hunter x Hunter was because they have a Netflix account?
True.
Probably a good number. Netflix does make it very, very easy. I'll ask you guys this question for the people who are, just your thoughts on Bleach in general. So if the final arc does something that really stands out, because the moments we're talking about are a little bit too singular, and we've for the most part we've all read it. There's not any like crazy standout long-winded fights. All of it's like singular moment and pocket the moments. But there's potentially or at the very least one thing, maybe two things they can do. Maybe retcon the ending to make it way better executed. And we know for a fact that they're introducing a new character at the end of Bleach. And what if that new character is like a huge reveal? I feel like if that is the case, where they can provide new content that is extremely vital to the plot itself, maybe they do. And if they did like an Aizen Bankai, I guarantee that's trending. I'm not going to lie. But if they introduce something like that and execute it well, bring new content, do you think it will make some noise for Bleach?
No. Bleach
No.
niggas in the mud. Bleach niggas is in the mud. Y'all niggas is grasping at straws now. Now we making fictitious Aizen Bankais and brand new elevating moments. If niggas aren't tuning into the lore they already know, there's nothing that will make me believe that some magical new lore is going to automatically make the same niggas who's supposed to care about the original lore tune in. I'm not hearing that, bro. I don't think so. I don't think a new character is saving niggas right now. No. I don't. Now,
it's kind of embarrassing that they have to do that, Miles.
Now what they could do, instead of Ichigo's Bankai maybe being broke instantly, you know what I'm saying? Maybe if they extend that and show some of that, maybe that will be enough to kind of bring niggas, oh, Ichigo's new Bankai, this is interesting. We're seeing all of his powers in a harmonious state. We've never seen Ichigo at this level. Maybe. But I don't think a new character or some brand new, never before seen content is saving Bleach. No, I can't get with that logic.
So I do agree with you in terms of the Ichigo moment regarding the Bankai, especially if they actually do a more long-winded fight. I do disagree with you in terms of the new content. I think a perfect example of it is we did a clip about Aizen having a Bankai. I think Lonnie brought something up from what he's seen regarding potential hints at it. And that is one of our biggest clips, period, because like, yo, Aizen Bankai, wait, hold up. So I do think new content would stand out.
No, Riddell, you see?
I disagree with you.
You and your politician bag. You can disagree with me in the sense of the Aizen Bankai. Mm-hmm. But if we were to make a scale of likely new things to happen in a 1-to-10 ratio, Aizen's Bankai is a very unlikely scenario, right? So
Agreed.
Make that one piece of new content, that in particular, I could grant that to you, Riddell. What other brand new original content could have the same amount of motion as something that we can kind of already agree is unlikely to happen? What else could happen?
Honestly, I don't have anything.
Okay, yeah, that's my point.
What?
That's why I only pick Aizen Bankai, I'm be honest.
So let's say so Fire Force just ended, and in the ending of Fire Force, it teased the Soul Eater remake or something. and that got traction. If Bleach did the same thing, and we've seen, chatter in regards to the Hell arc, and they announced the Hell arc at the end, that don't got motion?
Yeah, for a new series.
For the manga continuing, because there's no way they can do an anime, or unless they do a movie.
That's what I'm saying. For a new series, like a continuation. But the entirety of the Bleach anime will have been done by then. That would be the last episode.
Yeah, there's only 10 episodes slated,
which is crazy. But
now, could they finish everything up probably in like 6 or 7? Yeah, but the only things that they could announce for future projects are like the light novel stuff. And that's about it.
Light novel stuff?
The light novel stuff. They could.
What is it called? Like something New World?
Can't fear your own world.
There's 2 of them actually.
Yeah.
If they introduce a character from Can't Fear Your Own World,
but
you
have to think about casuals. Casuals aren't gonna know.
Nobody knows them niggas.
Yeah, nobody knows. Just see that design, they be like, "Oh, okay," and then it's gonna be end scene. Like they're not gonna know.
And then that would credit the novels and the manga. Like niggas is not watching the anime to see that, nigga.
I will say
you wouldn't get to.
Generally, I would agree, because if they show the noble guy, nobody's gonna know him. Nobody's gonna know. But if they show a Kenpachi, I do think that will get some buzz.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We definitely Bleach fans. We in the mud right now. He's right. Like at the end of the day, we in the mud. I gotta call it what it is. Nah, because if I'm being honest, you know how I know we in the mud and we have to just accept that is because I'm a Bleach stan. Y'all know on this platform I'll be stamping Bleach. I wasn't aware of nothing that was going on.
Yeah.
I really wasn't, gang. I didn't know the Bleach movie was even in theaters, so I seen the clips on TikTok. No rollout got to my feed. My algorithm was dry.
I can't even talk shit. I didn't even know when the movie came out.
Exactly, bro. I saw Urahara's Bankai because somebody had an iPhone in the theater like this.
Yo, shut up, man. I still think Bleach is doing what it's doing, but overall, am I disappointed it's not reaching the hypes that I wanted from a fan of Bleach? For sure. And I do think it's based on like a lot of like the context that we elicited earlier in the conversation.
And also, 2 more new fires coming out. Blue Lock coming out. Gotcha Kuda Season 2 coming out. JJK Season 3 coming out. 2B Hero X Season 2 is coming out. It's over, bro. Bleach not bigger than Cyberpunk 2077 right now, okay? More people are excited about Cyberpunk 2077 Season 2 than they are about the freaking Hell arc.
Oh, it's funny because it's true.
It's facts. Am I lying? If I'm lying, I'm flying. It's facts.
I'm excited.
Like, bro, Free Ren is more popular than Bleach, gang. And y'all know how I feel about Free Ren. Free Ren drop a movie tonight. And Bleach drop a movie tonight. We don't even want to put the numbers up. Rick Ross, Drake.
Wow.
Hey, man. Hey, Bleach, keep on doing what you're doing, man. Make a gem out of some of these
more people watch Order Mysteries than they are Bleach right now.
Bleach fans, it's okay to lay y'all weapons down, man.
Yeah, it's over.
Y'all niggas had a good run. Y'all had multiple cores of this resurrection that competed with some of the heavy hitters. You know what I'm saying? This year is just not y'all time. It's cool. It happens.
Hey. Fuck all that. Bleach winning anime of the year this year, man. Hey, if they fix
the share moment's gonna break the internet.
This nigga Riddell
you can't spit game.
This nigga Riddell is smoking hashish right now. This nigga got it.
They fix that. All right, I deserve a caveat. If they fix the ending, that shit win anime of the year, man.
Riddell.
Man.
You know what they gotta say? Let it go.
You drown and just take the life raft, bro. It's all good.
Let it go, brother.
You don't gotta sink with the ship, gang. This is not even your main shit. You good,
it's
bro.
Not.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have to sink with this ship, bro. You good. You good,
You
bro.
know, I'm not gonna hold you. The entire time J Rob was talking, the back of my head, I'm like, fight back, Louis, fight back.
You can't.
And I couldn't say shit.
I can't fight back either. When Miles was talking, all I can say is this all facts, bro. Like,
I wish I was
bro,
hating. I'm not hating.
Like the crazy part is, bro, I think I was on the side that the Maki thing was gonna be bigger too. But bro,
Have calm. You thought it would
bro,
be competitive.
let's be honest. We can't put nothing in the same sentence.
Miles, remember they laughed at me when I said Maki. They're like, Maki?
Maki built that.
They were
Rock-
laughing
Maki
their
built
ass
that
off. Like,
internet down.
Lonnie, let's bring it
I
back to the original.
can be nasty
We
with
have
Maki.
clips.
Lonnie.
You guys were laughing at me when I said Maki. You guys were laughing. You guys were in shock that I said the Maki moment would be better than Toshiro.
Lonnie, even you.
Well, I
as
still
one
got
of the-
Toshiro a better moment, but
E-
Maki
even
clears
you?
into the reach.
as one of the pillars of the Bleach fandom, Lonnie. Here's the thing, right? And I've been talking about Bleach fans for a while. Niggas will give y'all a objective reasoning, and it'd be the Bleach niggas that be hating on all of the other series. And then when y'all niggas get exposed, y'all like to run away and scurry. Ain't nobody be hating on Bleach. We don't need to. We know we better. I'm a One Piece nigga. I know I'm better. Fuck am I hating on little bro for? That don't even sound right. So you know what I'm saying? Bleach niggas are insecure about the position that they in, and they hate and they lash out and they say all of these crazy statements that they can't back up. And then they wind up in a situation like this where you're just exposed right now. Santo, Riddell, I could switch both of y'all niggas down right now. Y'all niggas is lacking. I'm in a sedan, 4-door sedan. I got my shit with the extended clip on it. And y'all niggas is buying ice cream from the ice cream truck. Y'all niggas is completely lacking right now. All of that hate done caught up to y'all niggas. It's cool. Lay down y'all weapons. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Before we go, I want to hear a One Piece is better from Santo as well. I need to hear it from Santo. And then we can move on to a new we can move on to a new chapter of prosperity and respecting Bleach for the position that it's in. We don't gotta elevate it no more. We don't gotta have these fake convos that are pointless. I don't know why we were pretending like it would compete with JJK, the most popular anime right now. I don't know why. Other than Demon Slayer, it's the most popular anime right now. I don't know why we had these fake convos. Can I get an apology and that a One Piece is better, Santo? Riddell, I'm not going to have you say too much because you're just fighting the fight for the sake of fighting. If you want to do that, you can drive yourself insane. I suggest you drop your weapon.
Why?
Santo, I need an apology. Santo, I need an apology from Santo.
Why specifically me, and especially in the terms of One Piece is better? When have I said that Bleach is better than One Piece?
2024 and 25.
Are you talking about that time
I have multiple
that we
points
give
of reference, multiple clips?
By the way,
I'm only not coming after Lonnie because Lonnie's on my side right now. I'd be making him get on his
by
knees
the way,
Pause.
later on, I went in the lab and I went 2 years into the thing, which our main topic is going to be Stand 10 Toes on your take. And I actually went back to that episode. And that 1 year that it was a fan poll that we had on BSS on Discord that Bleach beat One Piece in Anime of the Year on a fan poll. And remember, that's before I watched One Piece.
Santo, I want you to hear me out.
Let me
but hear me real quick. I'm saying you attacking my points directly, right? But there's something you got to understand. I don't care about arbitrary numbers and polls.
I got you.
Like what you saying to me, it doesn't reach me right now because I know that our community is a Bleach community. Of course it will win. But when you sat up here and when Lonnie sat up here and when other niggas of the community were asked and pressed about it, y'all could not give me a substantive argument as to why it was better. That's what I care about. I don't care about arbitrary polls. Where's the argument that is better?
And again, this because me and Lonnie was in this conversation.
Filibuster. Riddell, you used to this.
At no point did me and Lonnie said that Bleach is better than One Piece.
Oh,
we said,
man.
No, hear me out. Verbatim, Miles, verbatim. It was
Oh, let me
Bleach
turn my
had
camera on, man.
had more impact that year in its return
It didn't.
than One Piece. That was the main argument.
It didn't.
And then literally multiple times, Lonnie says, I never said Bleach is better than One Piece. I literally, you can check my YouTube history. I went back to that video today to get the takes for the main segment.
Gotta let it go.
Like when
not
you
Riddell, excuse me.
no, and hear me out. And the last thing you said was, I need an apology from Santo
I
and
do.
from Lonnie. No, hear me
Look,
out. And
look.
we gave it to you that we need to admit that if we are giving this award to Bleach, because you referenced the Derrick Rose MVP, this is a sorry given what was it? Voter fatigue award given to Bleach. And we
Yeah.
both did
I
that.
did give it the Derrick Rose MVP part. I did say it's like, yo, this is Derrick, because LeBron, like One Piece is LeBron that year. He played better than Derrick Rose, but
That's what we did. That's
really
what
have
happened.
more
So you
impact?
already got your
J-Rob,
apology. And at
no.
no point we said
But the thing
that
is,
Bleach
bro,
was better.
but I'm not gonna front Santo. You're gonna be so mad when I say this because I love your soul, brother. I love your soul. This smell like you rolled up a big blunt of coke, gang, and you smoking it right now. And you smoking it right now. You smoking it right now, gang. Like, look, bro,
Yo.
you gotta let it go.
My fault. I'm looking at now.
Juan Roberto. Listen, man, it is what it is, man. Don't be a Maki in this world full of Itachis, man. That's all I got for you, man. Words of wisdom, bro. Let it go.
You know what? Just to appease Miles. Miles, even though at no point I said Bleach was better than One Piece, hey, One Piece is better than Bleach.
Appreciate you. That's all I wanted. Thank you.
I got you, big dog.
Can you also say Blue Lock better than Bleach too?
and JJK.
Yo.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. How do we feel right now that one of my favorite shows ever, Bleach, really now more popular than Mushoku Tensei right now? This is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That is shocking to me. No, but genuinely, that is shocking to me. Now,
crazy, bro.
maybe I would say Mushoku Tensei, a little bit of it is like infamy. I wouldn't say it's like trending and popular for necessarily the right reasons, but it is interesting to see. It's kind of shocking.
But
I'll be honest.
I'll say this.
I'm genuinely curious. I would, and obviously I can't prove this, but I would love to see a alternate world of, does Crunchyroll just like clear, and maybe Netflix, you throw Netflix in terms of being able to push out its anime reach. I don't know why they made the decision to go to Disney Plus. Nobody watches anime on Disney Plus.
Hasn't Bleach been there for a while though on Hulu? It's been a while. It's been there.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, but Hulu and Disney Plus never been popping in terms of like their big anime.
I feel you on that, but I'm saying they've been there long enough to where people should know where to find Bleach. Is the point I'm getting at?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
but-
At least
but
Bleach
then-
specifically.
But then
But
it
I'm
gets
saying,
it gets zero marketing, which does affect it.
But
I agree.
don't
No, I
think-
agree with that, Santo.
But I
That's
think
not-
the
I
other
agree.
thing about it too is that it just don't have enough appeal, because let's be real, like I only have Stars to watch Power. I only have Amazon to watch The Boys, Invincible, and Fallout. I don't think people are spending $11.99 just to watch Bleach. Just real spill. Like,
To add to your point, J-Rob, if they are, I think this not being a reboot from the beginning harms it, because the niggas who are spending that money are already a part of the same fan base that already exists.
right.
You're not necessarily getting new viewers because they're not caught up with the content.
It's funny because Miles, this is literally your argument about we have to stop giving these folks our money, and the Bleach fans is not giving these folks their money.
Hey, Bleach fans are standing 10 toes.
They not giving these folks their money.
It really is. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
It really is kind of. It makes me think about like the broader conversation. Is it really that harmful for a series to come back like years down the line? It's like, okay, we're finally animating our final arc. Will it get the just dessert from like fans to get into it? And it makes me think of, for example, we talk about it all the time, like Hitman Reborn. If it got a final arc adaptation for the final two arcs, the only people who's going to be locked in are Hitman Reborn fans. I don't even know if really like casual fans will lock in.
I agree with you.
You would have
I
to,
agree with you.
and that's where I think you would have to redo the entire series. I think that's why One Piece is kind of going the route they're going, was starting from the beginning with their remake, because it's like, nigga, Reborn finished in like 2014,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Niggas is not going back to watch that old ass anime in order to be prepared for this final arc.
And it's like 300 plus episodes.
But
that's a new problem they got to go through.
I agree with you there, but I also would add extra into the fact that at least on sites like Netflix or on Crunchyroll, you would at least see a trailer. You would at least see an ad for it. I don't see nothing of Bleach in Disney Plus.
No.
Nothing.
They're not pushing it. And it's funny. It's really surprising because even though Disney put Bleach on there, I'm surprised that they did not push it as like their, you know, how they took like Star Wars, the Star Wars universe and the MCU. I'm surprised they didn't take
make
Bleach,
it their flagship anime.
Make it their flagship anime. Like why? Like the fact that there's no Bleach world at a Disneyland or a Disney World, but you could go see the Star Wars world. You could go see Super Mario World and all these other places. I just think it's interesting, and I think y'all hit it on the nose. Like when that Hitman Reborn teaser came out, only us got excited, and I use us as the example because we've been there since we was waiting on Saturdays to watch Toonami, bro. You know, like we have a different appreciation for where we've gotten to because we remember when we was kids waiting to watch all our favorite anime, and then we got to the pirating sites when we got to high school. You know what I'm saying? So we went through this whole journey and we watched these anime along the way. I don't think people go like, no disrespect. I love Hitman Reborn. I don't think fans is getting behind that first 10 episodes with Suna, man. Or that crying, the whiny voice. Like, I think it would be very hard for somebody to go watch that 2014 anime and get down with Suna and them for Hitman Reborn. But
They
I
have
do
to remake it. And, they'd have to fix the pacing because it was 20 episodes. That shit.
You know what I'm saying? That first 20
slow.
is rough. Yeah, that first 20 is rough. But it's a great anime. Like, but there's a lot of anime that I think that I would love. Like, I stamp it to this day. Air Gear, I would love for that to get a reboot.
Bro.
Start that from the beginning. I don't know if people are into that, but if Air Gear got rebooted from the start, I know it would be popping. Like it actually would, because one, between the fashion, the actual like what the system is with the air treks, it would be cool. People would be into that because they'd be like the extreme sports community would get down with that. You know what I'm saying? Like you would have a bunch of people who would be interested. But I think a lot of things could deserve a remake. Like, you know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't on game of like reboots back, but after this conversation, it's very clear that if you want to appeal to that's what all these companies want to do. They want to appeal to the average fan, the casual fan. You got to reboot it. You just have to. You have to reboot it.
I add something too. Webtoon and the people who have these manhwa, they're almost like so lucky that they're coming into this era.
Yeah.
Like, so let me ask y'all this. Y'all think Solo Leveling does what Solo Leveling does in 2014?
No.
Not to the same level.
I don't think so. But I think in this era, it's the perfect anime for this era. This new generation of fans, immediate elite first episode, right into the action. Like, I just can't see. Like, I couldn't see it being what it is back when we were into it versus what it is now. Like, no way.
100%.
So, real quick, we're gonna move on. But one of my agents at Chaos actually supplied me with a receipt real quick. This is from 12/24/2024 at 8:31 p.m.
Christmas Eve?
Christmas Eve, I was on bad timing.
Christmas Eve
is tough. Okay.
We were having.
Was it full lineup?
This is me responding to you guys saying that Bleach was better. And this is my response.
This is the award show.
Oh, really?
The original question was, do I not think there's any conversation for Bleach being better than One Piece? I was asked that question. So you guys did say it was better. My response was, I do think there is a route, but it's an uphill battle, and none of these weirdos, I was referring to Santo, Lonnie, and Bobby at the time, have made any points outside of the impactful argument, which I can agree with. But Better implies it's doing something unique to elevate it, and I think there's a couple of things this Bleach anime is doing markedly better than OP. But I'm not making the argument for them. I'm tired of people having these passionate opinions about something, and they're either uninformed or don't even know why they think it's better or worse. So you guys did say it was better. But like I said today, you guys couldn't substantiate it. Go ahead, Santo. I don't have nothing else to say. Agent of Chaos, I appreciate you. Thank you.
And thank you. But also provide him the context. Because when he asked that question in terms of what was Bleach better, we're talking about for that year, not its entirety of the story. No one ever said that Bleach is a... And we kept mentioning the impact that it had. The fact that Bleach was relevant... That's what we keep saying. I keep telling you.
You didn't listen to what I just read?
I listened to what you just read, and
I acknowledge the impact,
and that's all I'm saying. That the entire argument that me and Lonnie were making was in terms of the impact that it made.
So we got fictitious. I'll even say 5. We got a 5-question test. You got 1 question on the test right. That you passed?
No, based on that premise, no.
All right. Impact alone can't make you better than the entire series that has better everything else. I'm sorry. If I was to say Sword Art was better than Frieren or Witch Hat Atelier, I'd be lying. What I would say Sword Art probably has a greater degree of impact than them both when Sword Art aired at the time. I would just be lying. There's more than just impact to determine better.
We did disagree on animation. We did disagree on music. We did disagree on other things.
Well, music I conceded, but music's not a. I'm not gonna lie. Music is not a needle mover. And this one has better music and it has better impact. But this one has a better story, better animation, better aura moments, more characters being shown. Like, nigga, One Piece at that time, Garp was fighting Aokiji, nigga. What are we talking about? Garp was fighting Aokiji, nigga. Luffy one-shotted Lucci, nigga.
And you see all of this
law, nigga.
And this is exactly what happened. This is exactly J-Rock. This is exactly what happened in the original conversation, and then we transition straight over to Lonnie saying, "Hey, LeBron James is a better player than Derrick Rose.
Yeah,
but Derrick Rose still won MVP." Like,
yeah, but I ain't gonna lie though. The Derrick Rose though, that's not like Bleach not even having D'Angelo Derrick Rose impact though. Like, couldn't even make a real case. My boy, like Miles said, is an uphill battle. Like, it just is what it is, man. Like,
it's not about One Piece being liked more than everything. One Piece is better than everything. That's the problem with y'all niggas. It's not about. No, I'm not saying you. No, Santo, you Gucci. I'm saying y'all keep talking about just because you like One Piece, nigga. I wouldn't give a. If I did not like One Piece, it's better than everything except maybe JJK and Demon Slayer currently. One Piece is better.
Agree. No, I agree. I think One Piece is the GOAT anime, bro.
I agree.
No, my GOAT is right there.
What's that? What you pointing at? That's Bleach.
That's Attack on Titan. Yo.
Oh,
I didn't mean yo.
Actually, yeah, I'm lying. Actually, I keep forgetting Attack on Titan is my number one.
I don't. And that's a conversation. I can entertain that.
Attack on Titan is my number one, but then One Piece is right there, right next.
Like anime wise, I can entertain that for sure.
And then Blue Lock, when it's said and done, will be in my top 5
for sure.
You want to do the clip, Riddell?
Yeah, let's do the clip. All right, gentlemen. We're all
Demon Slayer has dusted One Piece manga. Yeah, you're a bot. Let's move on.
So, all right. So I got for you guys.
Then what up?
What up,
Bleach
King?
talk? Some Bleach talk. We got a little clip for everybody here, though. When it comes down to it, the big thing that came out of that episode was clearly Yoruichi. So I played into it for this clip.
Oh Lord,
we're gonna do a gauntlet about the sexiest anime characters, and it's gonna be Yoruichi edition. So,
are we making Gooner content right now?
Hell yes.
Riddell trying to get us in trouble, bro.
Yeah, let me
With
turn
who?
my camera off.
I'm telling you, Riddell got a new camera on his phone. He thirst trapping. We making Gooner content. He different, bro.
Bro, what?
Yo.
We can pivot. I have an
No, let's do it. We here.
I have an alternative clip. It is a democracy. My
We are.
alternative clip would be how strong the Lightning Yoruichi form is compared to other Bleach characters.
We here.
Also, I'm hearing like feedback. I don't know.
What did you hear?
That-
Typing?
Yeah, it was
Maybe?
typing that
Maybe
you
it
were
was
hearing.
typing.
You're a desk?
I hear that.
Ma-
yeah.
Yeah,
Miles
that's me
was
typing.
his
Oh, okay.
manifesto.
So what do y'all want to do? Y'all want to do the Gooner clip, or do you guys want to do the power scaling clip?
That's
would
It's gonna
never
piss
wanna
off someone regardless.
If we not call it the Gooner clip,
Oh, when we do the clip, we're not gonna call it the Gooner clip.
oh
Let's go. Let's go.
All right,
We here.
All right.
Yeah, let's talk about the anime baddies.
All right. So I got a gauntlet for my boys here. Yoruichi went crazy when it came down to that first Bleach episode. So I'm going to compare Yoruichi to other baddies in anime, and you guys just tell me which one is better. First thing, oh,
BGS.
crazy. First thing up, Yoruichi or Boa Hancock?
Hancock.
I'm gonna go Boa Hancock.
I mean, Yoruichi is a baddie, but I mean, Boa's gonna cook for me, bro. I'm going Boa too.
All right, Boa. Yoruichi or Urza Scarlet?
Yoruichi.
Yoruichi.
This is just baddies?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I'm
Yoruichi. Yeah,
I'm only
Yoruichi.
going baddies. I'm not going no
Yoruichi.
powers. Nothing. Yeah, I'm
Yoruichi.
Wait,
we doing this the right way.
Santo, you said Boa's gonna cook for you? Boa hates men. What are you talking about?
I can
She
change.
likes one man.
I'll take a page out of your book. I can change her.
Yeah.
I'll take the one from the chat. Yoruichi or Drolta from Castlevania.
Yoruichi.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Black
you're
Queen.
reaching.
I can change.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
I can change.
Okay. Yoruichi or Marileona from Black Clover.
Yoruichi.
Yoruichi.
Yoruichi, yeah.
Okay. Yoruichi or Esdeath from
I know where Lonnie's going. Just go ahead and say
Yeah,
it.
He's going Esda.
Go,
He
bro.
couldn't even wait to say it. He's going
Anime
Esda.
baddies? Oh, Esther.
I'm going Yoruichi though.
Yoruichi.
Respectfully.
All right, got two more. Yoruichi or Albedo from Overlord.
Yoruichi.
No ball knowledge.
Albedo's a doof. Give me Yoruichi.
I'll go Yoruichi.
Oh, what's her name from Fire Force?
You know, if it's Hibana,
Yeah, Princess
Yoruichi or Hibana from Fire Force.
Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my line. Because when I see Princess Hibana, boy, ooh wee,
I'm excited.
my heart melts.
It's a
What do her mama look like? All right.
Shout out, man. Actually, I'm gonna add one more for you, Boba. Yoruichi or the grandma from Dawn to Dawn.
The grandma from Dawn to Dawn. I ain't gonna
Grandma from Dawn to Dawn. I'm not gonna cap.
Listen, right?
Granny. Granny. She's peak, gang.
Shout
Yeah.
out. W clip.
I ain't gonna
Hey,
front.
y'all like that up? That should do numbers for sure.
Yo,
All right.
she's peak,
All
man.
right. Ty, yes, you woke up just for that, bro. How's it going, man?
Appreciate you.
I'm chilling, man.
All right.
What's
So
up
the
there,
next
Rob?
What up, champion?
Hey, man.
next on the list, we had a movie released on Paramount Plus. Aang.
Watch your eyes.
This is what I came for.
Yo, why did you just rise up like that,
I
King?
feel like you was the
The Undertaker.
Scared me for real.
This is the conversation I wanted to have, man.
So
That's a clip right there. Somebody turn that to a GIF. Please, somebody turn that into a joke.
So we got the return of Aang, Katara, Sokka, Toph, and Zuko in
Can
the new.
Can we wait? Who's watched it? Me, Santo, Miles.
I
Who else
never
watched
saw it. I know it got leaked, but I didn't see it.
it? It's out now on streaming. It's on Paramount now.
Oh, the
Ty, you
movie's
saw
out.
it?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen it.
Ty, you saw the movie?
I saw clips.
Yeah, I saw clips.
All
Right.
right.
I got this, but
The chat is
I know.
with me.
I know a lot of people. I know a
That's
lot of
negative.
people. A lot of people are gonna have their agendas and everything. So I think Santo, we could start with the clip and then go. However,
Go for it. Go for it.
all right. So this is honestly, it has to be between me, Miles, and Santo since we're the only ones who watched it.
Lonnie, you didn't see it?
Absolutely.
I was supposed to see it today, but
Oh, you slacking. I got the website. If anybody doesn't want to go to the theater, I do got the website.
Send me the link. Send me the link.
All right. Y'all know me. Allegedly, I have the website. Allegedly.
Allegedly,
for sure.
He's gonna send it to you on GTA.
You know what? I'm gonna do a gauntlet. I'm just
So
gonna do a
Miles,
gauntlet.
this show is trash.
I don't think it's trash, but we're gonna get to it though. It's not trash though. I think that's heavy-handed. But
Save it.
we're gonna get to it.
Yeah,
Yeah. We're gonna get to it. I sent you the link, J-Rob.
Bet. Y'all saw the Odyssey?
All right.
I'm seeing that on Sunday.
yeah, I've
my
seen
brother saw it. Good film. Yes. Great film. I understand why I got 99 and 10 out of 10. It's very well executed. Not Christopher Nolan's best film ever, though. It's not better than Interstellar.
Not his best ever for sure. All right. Avatar Aang movie. The Avatar Aang movie is officially out on Paramount. Feel free to go watch it. We watched the movie, and now we're gonna compare it to these other animated movies and see which one is better. So, first name up: Avatar movie versus the Chainsaw Man Reze Arc movie.
Reze Arc.
Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man Reze Arc is one of the best animated movies of all time.
Reze Arc.
Okay, never seen it, so I'll believe you. Avatar movie or the Demon Slayer Infinity Castle movie?
Demon Slayer.
Infinity Castle.
Infinity Castle.
Infinity Castle.
All right. Avatar or the JJK Zero movie?
Zero.
JJK Zero.
Man.
I just watched that the other day.
I agree. JJK Zero. I got JJK Zero as well. Avatar movie or One Piece film Red?
Avatar.
One Piece film.
Yeah, I didn't see Avatar, but I'll probably say
Avatar.
Allegedly say Avatar.
One Piece Film Red was bad, man. Now that's a movie I would lean towards bad. That movie was bad.
I had way too many songs, Miles. Way too many.
That movie was bad, bro.
One Piece film. Red.
Avatar or Dragon Ball Super Broly?
Broly.
Super Broly.
Broly.
Not even close, bro. Shouldn't even be in the same sentence. Not even see the movie.
All right.
Yo.
Avatar movie or Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
Into the Spider-Verse.
Yo, Riddell.
I'm just asking questions.
You didn't see that Avatar movie, and I know it's not touching that. I know it's not.
Into the Spider-Verse is one of the best
Animated
movies
films ever.
of the decade, actually.
Come on, bro.
All right. Avatar movie or Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse?
Miles
Queen
Morales.
Queen
Miles.
Suite.
All
Hey,
right.
give
And
me a
last movie. Avatar movie or The Incredibles?
Incredibles.
This out the mud.
Yo, facts.
Incredibles.
Facts. This is just content. It's content.
Hey, it is content. Hey, people, even though Avatar lost, these are all great movies I mentioned, so you can't be too mad at it. Feel free to name what movies it is better.
I thought you was going to say like Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle.
Well, I have Spirited Away on my list, but then you guys just kept on naming. You said JJK Zero. I was like, all right, Spirited Away.
Or something recent, like you could have said like The Boy and the Heron or something like.
Not a boy.
Oh, right.
You missed the best movie of the decade.
Puss
What's
in
that,
Boots.
Tom?
Like I said,
Oh, Puss in Boots.
Puss in
we'll,
Boots is definitely
we'll,
good.
we'll,
Decade.
we'll get into that.
I forgot he's the chief
That-
Puss advocate.
That's
I don't
movie
even
of the
know if
decade,
that
man.
movie is better than if this
I still
Avatar
ain't
movie
seen a
is
better movie in
Zootopia.
2020.
You know, Loki's right. He's telling us to shut up. Super chat. Yes, sir.
I did see that Clayface trailer. I will say if Gotham continues to lean into that horror genre little vibe, I could get down with it.
I'll be honest. I didn't vibe with it personally.
You didn't like it?
Bro.
I just don't. It looked good, but when I think superhero, I'm like, it didn't feel like a superhero show.
He's a villain.
He's a villain though.
I know he's a villain. I'm just using the term superhero for just the overall super.
But don't you think like some of like for Gotham, like I don't know how much you've like read like any of
Haven't
like,
watched.
Have you ever read like The Longest Halloween?
No.
There's a lot of good like Batman comics, and Gotham is really dark, bro. It's like one of the darkest settings in fiction. And realistically, because you try to cater to this PG-13 audience, there's like things you can't show. But like if the writers of DC really said we're gonna make these movies R-rated and lean into like the darkness of Gotham, I think they will find themselves raking money, yo. Raking. Bro.
I'm with that, but to me, the movie scene, or is it a movie or show?
It's a movie.
The movie seemed more like a drama than like a like action movie that I want from my superhero movies. So that's kind of like.
But I will say this, Riddell. They're leaning into, if you know like the Gotham villains. Have you ever played Batman Arkham Knight?
Yeah.
In Arkham Knight, you ever notice how Bruce talks very much about like his villains, but he don't talk about them as they're bad people. He talks about like how they came to be what they are. Like Captain Freeze, for example. Like I don't think you could do a great Captain Freeze film if you try to make it PG-13 because that story is dark. You know what I'm saying? Like if you did Scarecrow, can you really make Scarecrow PG-13 and it be as dark as what that really is? Like Gotham is, it's hell on earth in that city, yo. You know what I'm saying? So, talk to me, King.
Was Penguin PG-13?
No.
No.
It was R.
It was R.
Okay. I was wondering. Yeah.
Penguin was R, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like I think they should just lean into that. It doesn't have to be extra gory, where it's like, all right, this is out of the realm of what people may want to see. But I do think them leaning into Clayface in this manner, like I kind of appreciate it. Like the reason why I like Twilight as this Batman in this last movie was like I really like that they leaned into how much of a shithole Gotham is.
I agree.
I love that they leaned into the fact that this is young Batman and he's out there getting his ass beat. You feel me? I think they really leaned into the dark side of him being Batman and what it does to his city. And so I feel like with Clayface, by them integrating that into that universe, like I don't think Marvel could make nothing like that. And I think them leaning into that, they will have a niche in that superhero game that could really elevate them for real.
Although I don't hate what you're saying, I guess my thing is for this movie in particular, if the movie, like 85% of it is mostly about Clayface's struggles and like issues, and of course, dealing with his, not only losing his life or losing the version of his life because of what they did in the trailer, but also trying to like mesh this new power, and then only like 10% of it is really like action packed. Would that hit for you as a movie?
But like
I would say, yeah, the Joker.
For me personally, it would.
I didn't like the Joker. So
Well, I'm saying,
personally, it would hit for me because you're going from he's a Hollywood actor who's like the prettiest man in the world, who gets absolutely insane. He was attacked, they destroy his face, and his desperation to go back to what his life was led him to becoming Clayface. And so I think that whole him becoming what he become, I think that's like worth watching. My bad, Lonnie.
No, but I'm saying like it's not listed as an action movie. It's supposed to be a horror / thriller. It's supposed to be more horror than anything. So like with the Joker movies, were you expecting like action and fighting in the Joker movies?
that's why I didn't really like the Joker movie. But I will watch the Clayface to see if I will like it because I love horror films.
Like, let me ask you this: like, if they did a film with Jason Todd, Red Hood.
Oh, you're hitting me where it hurts.
if they did the story of Red Hood, a PG-13 version of how Jason Todd dies, that scene with the Joker, he's beating him with the crowbar and all that,
impossible.
It would not hit the same. But if you did that in an R-rated film where you see the blood and you see his face brutalized, and then you see him come back as the Red Hood and put a bullet through somebody's face, that's gonna hit to the public, bro. I'm telling you, like, they have this Gotham niche. I'm telling you, they on gold. They gotta stay tapped into it. Like, if they continue this horror with the Gotham villains, Penguin, like, come on, bro. Two-Face, oh my God, it would be electric, bro. Absolutely electric. They just gotta really lean into it, like because you can even do, like, bro. They introduced Damian Wayne, bro. Damian Wayne is a kid that got bodies, bro. You know, I'm with it, bro. I'm with it. I think they leaning into something, and I'm for it. Between Penguin, the Batman, and this Clayface trailer, I'm kind of for it, man. I think they on to something.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, James Gunn's definitely trying to avoid that Marvel box, because Marvel put themselves in the box where it's like they can really only do certain types of movies. With what James Gunn is doing, like he's going into different genres. I think he said he wanted to do a musical with some people too, like maybe a Santa and some, like, things like that. Like, if they're going like all different genres and stuff like that, it creates a broader, more in-depth universe compared to the MCU.
Real spill.
I'm so good off the musicals, bro. Like, you got it. We saw Joker Part 2. We were not by.
Hey, and James Gunn, we trust though.
I wouldn't call it good, but I liked it. I like the movie.
They're making comedies too. Like, they're gonna be doing everything.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what they do. But back to what we were talking about, the Aang Avatar movie. We got our cast. They're a little grown up, you know. We got what's his name, Taga, as the main antagonist, you know. How we feeling about that movie? Because I've seen some mixed reviews all over the place.
Riddell, I'm assuming you got positives to say. You want to go first? My positives are few.
I'll start with positives. I gave the movie a solid 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it. I probably, some of the gripes that Miles is going to have, I probably will have the same gripes. But overall, the production, the animation was fantastic. It was so well animated. The designs of the characters was really good. And although I have some issues with how Aang is portrayed in the movie, I do think his story of closing the loop regarding what happened with the Airbenders was good. I do think that was a good narrative to tell. Now, barring some of the things the other characters did, I'll let that for the other guys, and I'll chime in where I agree and disagree. But overall, I enjoyed my experience watching the movie.
Riddell was short and sweet, man. I give it a 5. I think it was cool. My main two things I feel like the movie suffered with, I feel like, one, they didn't go all in into this being like a sequel for Avatar, prequel for Korra. They tried to make it accessible, which I think harmed it. And then my second thing is because of Korra's existence, I feel like the plot line they decided to go down was bad. To expound on that, I think the movie's a pointless watch. And the reason why I think it's a pointless watch is because I watched Korra, and I already have a pre-understanding that all of the plot that's happening in this movie doesn't matter. It's not going to happen. I obviously know Toga's going to be defeated because he would exist in Korra had he not been defeated. I know the Airbenders are not going to come back because I know they come back later in Korra. I think Sonam, and I'm not going to lie, a lot of the characters that were introduced were pointless. I'm not sure why Team Avatar was in the movie. Zuko didn't do anything. Toph neutered her character, had her basically just be a fanboy and gush over Toga the entire time. They neutered Sokka's entire progression as a character. Him kind of going through what he went through with the swordsman from the White Lotus at the end of Avatar, him doing all of that growth, him developing as a tactician, him developing as a strategist, him developing as a warrior. Seeing him in this light and he's still doing the same shit he was doing when we met him at the beginning of Avatar, which is lying to a bunch of kids, fucking around, was very sad to see. And then Korra was reduced to a girlfriend character. Korra was just a girlfriend in this movie.
Katara or Korra?
Oh,
Katara?
Katara.
Katara.
Waterbenders kind of look alike. Both start with a K. Katara was reduced to just Aang's girlfriend. I feel like in the original Avatar, yes, Katara was a motivator for Aang. She was there to kind of motivate him, uplift him, keep him focused. But I think she also had nuances and struggles of her own that I felt were very important. This kind of just felt like she was just standing around. Aang, you're the one that's going to unify everyone. Aang, you're the one that's going to unify everyone. You're the Avatar. You have a duty. She felt like a broken record. To kind of appeal to Riddell, she kind of sounded like how Jon sounded at the end of Game of Thrones. Very much a shell of herself. All of that put together, I think it was a spectacle to look at. I think it looked fantastic. I think some of the kind of callbacks to the original Avatar movie were great. And I do think they did a good job of kind of containing their continuity and not doing too much. But I think the story was bad. I think their portrayal of Aang was pretty bad. I feel like he hadn't grown since we saw him, fight Ozai. His Avatar state was getting washed. He was using Avatar state to lift buildings and then being completely drained and gassed at the end of it. Aang wasn't using all of the bending like an Avatar, kind of would. He was predominantly just using air for the majority of the movie. He did some fire jets, but he never utilized fire bending. I don't think he used water even one time. I'm not going to lie. And then he used earth, very far and few. I just think this is a shell of Avatar, honestly. It felt how people feel about Korra is how I felt about this movie. I can tell it's the same motherfuckers in that studio cooking up. So yeah, I don't think the movie was that great. I don't think Toga was that great. Very predictable villain. You knew he was the villain from the moment you saw him. His heel turn was very forced and rushed. And I think the movie itself was paced very poorly. I think they either needed to go to distance and make it 2 hours or maybe longer, or just make it shorter and cut a lot of that slop out. But yeah, I'm not really moved by the movie. I don't think it was that fantastic.
I don't even feel like watching it now.
Yeah.
I'll say this. So I gave the movie a 7. I think that a critical view, I'm with Miles. Everything that Miles said, I will agree with. Portrayal of Aang, characters, the growth that we saw from the original series to what we saw here, it almost like they took a step back. Using hindsight, we knew that the ending of this movie, there's no stakes because nothing mattered critically. Now, if you just want to put on a movie that looks great, that you don't really have to follow and deep dive into, I think it's an okay movie. It's entertaining.
And that's why I said my first point, Santo. I do think it was catered to a wider audience because even the comedy style, I felt like was very designed for theaters. When that stupid monkey pig boar thing appeared in the spirit world, that felt very movie made. Avatar Shion, when he was just talking about feet the whole time, very much movie comedy for sure.
Yeah, I'll say that it's literally a movie that it's a pretty movie, great fights. If you don't deep dive into it, I think you can enjoy the movie. Critically, if you really break down, some pacing was fast in certain parts. Some dialogue was completely just meh, really unnecessary. We saw certain characters like Zuko. I mean, he was a waste of space. He was just there. He was a waste of space. But
at least lightning bend?
Say what?
Did at least pull out some lightning?
No,
he didn't lightning bend.
No.
We did see them fight, but nothing crazy.
He barely firebended for real. He in the first big engagement, he gets his ass handed to him, and then in the second engagement, I'm glad Gabe just brought it up because that's where I was going. They literally put the Denied into the movie just so that they can job against Team Avatar while Aang was fighting Toga.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Those were all pointless characters. They had weak. They were literally jobbers. They had weak conviction and resolve. They were non-benders, and it's like the Equalists to me were bad in Korra. How do you make a non-bender faction worse than the Equalists? The Denied sucked.
They were a bad evil faction. At the very least, you could argue the very singular character that actually mattered provided a lot for Aang's story to move past the airbenders and expand the culture of what air nomads are. Oh, I mean, like I said, everything Miles said pretty much agreed with, but I'm also with Santo. I think it probably catered to people like me in terms of I don't deep dive Avatar lore. I didn't watch Korra because I don't really like Korra. And I haven't watched Avatar in years. So I was just along for the ride and enjoying the ride.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. I enjoyed the ride. If I deep dive it, yeah, a lot of these Avatar gang, they didn't do jack shit. I'm not gonna lie, they didn't do anything. But it was cool to see Zuko be comedic and look like a badass. You know, Sokka humor subjective. Katara, if you like the Katara Aang ship, then that's subjective as well. Toph, you know, of course, Toph was a badass with her, you know, I'm the best earthbender. And of course, you know, seeing Toph's new character design, that was really cool. I'll say the biggest thing for me for this movie is I would like to see more of them grown up. And that is something that I came out of this movie. Of course, better execution in the movie itself, but I enjoyed the characters regardless of at what they actually did. So I would love to see more.
$2 super chat from Angie. Speaking on Avatar, thoughts on Seven Havens.
Korra stocks have never been so low. What did she do besides
ruin the world?
Yeah, what did you like? I know they're probably gonna. I know like how the Avatar storyline goes. It's gonna be like misunderstanding, or she actually did something to benefit the world. Blah 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 blah.
Will it?
Be nasty.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna sound like random, so I'm just not gonna engage. I think Korra is objectively a worse Avatar than Aang. Like, I'm gonna concede that, but she was dealing with an unprecedented situation.
No, I agree.
None of these other Avatar had to go up against the Dark Avatar. None of these other Avatar had to go up against a primordial spirit and have to determine. She couldn't even consult with anyone because no one had any advice to give her that would help her in that scenario because it was such an unprecedented situation. So I'm not going to go like the full defense for her, but I think she did the best with what she was kind of given. She did the best she could. Now, can we argue is the best good enough? No, right? But it is what it is. She did what she could.
Ty, you disagree?
Oh,
Ty hates Korra, so.
No, that's it has nothing to do with hate. One, I about to say Avatar movie. I didn't go see it because I don't trust them anymore as writers. And big part is that.
Damn.
No, yeah, I don't. I read some of the comics. Everything post Avatar is just not.
The comics suck.
Yeah, the quality is just not. And big part of it is. I would speculate. Well, part of it is a lot of the writers that were on the original aren't there anymore. They left.
Mm-hmm.
So, including one of the main editors.
Wait, who's on the Seven Havens staff?
I didn't look it up, but what I know is that them 20 or so writers that was on that original one, a lot of them are not there anymore. Same thing with that main editor is not there anymore. So I don't trust them anymore. They haven't put out anything that compares to the quality of Last Airbender, and so I don't trust them. So I probably don't watch. I don't seek out Avatar content anymore. I just rewatch Last Airbender if I need a fix. So I don't. And then also with the core thing, like the thing about it is, and I think that this is where. This is all trolling aside. I think this is where a lot of core fans get it mixed up. It's not the fact that she made mistakes. It's the fact that people don't root for her despite her mistakes. So even the Dark Avatar example, the reason why people don't care is because of how she acted towards her dad and her uncle in that arc that caused the situation. And it wasn't warranted given the context. and that's why people have no sympathy for her.
What,
Like-
just her siding with her uncle?
Yeah, and the biggest beef was like, I didn't know I was from here. I'm like, so? Like that made her turn on her dad for a person she doesn't know. Like, does the response does the situation warrant the response? No, and that's usually the problem with Korra. Is a lot of times the thing she does, the cause of it doesn't leave much to be desired. So then when she does these things, people don't root for her. Like I think, for example, I made this video a while ago. I was like, a character simply doing wrong is not the problem. Is do people care despite that? Like Zuko did plenty of wrong, but we see the context behind why he did it, and it makes people care. And I think that's the problem that people get locked up into, is that can people root for a character or like a character despite the mistakes they make, given that the reasons are for a reason that people care about? And usually, core the answer is no. So
I don't know if I agree, but I hear you.
Valid. As for Seven Havens, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna give it a shot because obviously I haven't watched Avatar stuff in a minute. The animation style will be subjective for sure in terms of whether or not you like it. I don't mind it. I think it's cool. I like the original better than this one, but doesn't take away from the experience. And I'm curious to see what they do with the twins and their, dare I say, apocalyptic type of world that they're in. This is kind of different. This is a different environment for sure compared to the first two Avatars. So what the direction is, what will be the narrative, what will happen, who's the big evil that they foreshadowed at the end of the trailer. I'm going to try it out. Now, if it sucks, I'll drop it, but we'll see.
If it's the same showrunners as like Korra in this movie, it's probably gonna suck. But I think the main people kind of gloss over is like the avatars usually kind of fulfill the goal of the avatar that preceded them, right? So Aang was able to end the 100-year war, which was something that Roku kind of regretted going into his death, right? When Aang passed, his main mission was the unification, making a Bender's Republic, and kind of restoring the teachings, I would say, of the Air Temple and bringing back airbenders. Korra successfully did that. This next Avatar, I think Korra didn't, the Avatar cycle's not gone. She just severed the connection. But we know Rava's spirit kind of still exists in the world. This new character is going to be the one that brings the connection to all of the Avatars back. That's going to be her completion assignment. Restoring that connection, I assume. So, I mean, we got to give these characters some grace. But on the last thing I want to say about the Avatar movie, because me and you watched it together, Riddell.
Mm-hmm.
I was completely out on the movie from a critic standpoint when they were on the airship going through the storm, and Aang had his mini crash out, and he was like, "Katara, you can't understand. I don't have anybody." And I was like, wasn't Katara the one who the Southern Air Tribe was getting raided and pillaged? All of the men had left and kind of went out for war and were either captured or killed. There were only women and small children there. Their culture was actively getting erased and removed, similar to the Air Tribe. And for Katara to kind of just stand there and not have a rebuttal felt weird. And then what also felt weird was when, this is in the same scene, when Toga's like, the earthbenders, fucked my generation of airbenders up. The firebenders fucked up your generation. We have Zuko standing right here.
Right there.
A part of that Fire Nation that did that. New monarch to kind of show a new way. Zuko, say something. Zuko.
Yeah.
Zuko.
And then the Denied try to play that game. It's like, oh, you're just a Fire Lord. I'm like, bro, we have an era of peace. That does piss me off. Like, we are in a peaceful era, and we're kind of like, if I really got in my critical bag, maybe even if I rewatched it, I have a feeling that I won't like a lot of those things. But that's why I don't mind your critiques. I'm gonna be honest.
Bro, when Toph was literally fangirling over, and it says, "Somebody tell me, is he handsome?" And Zuko was the one that says, "Yes, he's handsome. It's all about bone structure." I'm like, I'm good, bro.
I thought with that. I
I'm
laughed. I thought that
so-
was hilarious. See, I just enjoy these characters, man. I just want to see more of what these characters can do on screen.
And I
Riddell,
think, and that's that. I think that's the purpose of the movie, the nostalgia factor.
and that's where I would say, like, I agree with you, Riddell, but I differ. Just seeing them isn't enough for me. Like, I would have liked for them to have an active role in the story if we're gonna have them there. I would have been better off just not seeing them. I saw them to get folded and be comedic relief and fight jobbers. That's not doing my main cast any glory, man.
Bro,
It's
we saw the development of these characters, and the denied get powers 30 minutes ago. And you mean to tell me Toph is getting washed?
Yeah, it didn't
The
make no
great
sense.
the greatest earthbender, doing metal bending and everything, getting washed.
Struggling with scrubs. And these niggas
she kind of no dip, and then she no dipped all of them, and then someone threw her in the air. I thought that was bullshit, but like that was the only time she struggled. And then they were cornered, and then they had to wait for I thought that was bullshit. Like they had to wait for Sokka's bicycle machine, and that saved the day. I was like, what?
It just wasn't believable because those guys aren't Zahir, right? When Zahir had first learned bending, like he came out the gate strong as hell, but it made sense because he was like a devout airbending follower. He like read through all of the texts and scriptures. He studied the techniques. He knew the mantras. So him coming out and gaining like airbending, it was kind of like Asta. He was preparing for this moment. These are just random jobbers who just got some shit. Why are they? There shouldn't be even a conversation of them competing with Toph.
Toph, Katara, or Zuko at all.
What else has the side characters ever done? I don't like you. You haven't said a good take this entire night.
You can't spit games.
We're talking like, bro, you watched The Last Airbender, bro. Zuko, Katara, and Sokka did a whole lot in The Last Airbender for that to even be a question. What have they ever done?
I mean, there's still, whether it's a good or bad thing, there's still at least 2 more movies because apparently, like the Zuko film apparently still being made, and then they have another unannounced film. So
I will watch it.
I won't rush to watch them like we did this. I'm not gonna lie. Well, Riddell, if we do the Sunday watch party, I won't have a choice. But I'm saying outside of that,
it's at the end of the day, I do think I'm here with you. But since we make content, it was trending. It was all over the Avatar conversation. Everybody was talking about it. I've seen more good things than bad things for the most part, but I have seen some comments up talk about how like they don't like it. So good luck, man. Avatar community's coming back, and hey, even if regardless of quality, if they keep on building this like franchise, how big can Avatar get?
I don't know. The quality is just not the same. I think if you're replacing your core audience with some new niggas just for the sake of replacing, like just having the numbers, I guess it'll be okay. But the real fans know the quality is just not the same. It's not.
Yeah,
sounds like Star Wars fans.
I would say having like a good IP doesn't make you more popular. It's the same reason that Boruto and Super pale in comparison as far as popularity to their predecessors. There's not even close. They're not like in the same realm at all. So they can't live off Last Airbender forever.
I mean, especially when your core audience, the reason you got a core audience was because one of your strongest points was storytelling. And now it's almost like you're literally just banking on the nostalgia factor while sacrificing the storytelling. Like, yeah,
but they need to hunt down those writers that left and chain them up and keep and make them work.
25-8. All right.
They need to hunt them niggas down, bro.
Shout out Avatar, man.
To answer Johan's question, if this came out before Korra, a lot of my problems with the story would be I wouldn't have them. But because Korra exists, I already know the story became very predictable.
Yeah, it's interesting they made the movie about this, considering we know we know for a fact he get past this later on with Korra.
Well,
But
chat, let us know what you guys think about the Aang Avatar movie. Let us know in the comments. So, transitioning over to the activity I have for the evening. It's called Are You Standing 10 Toes on Your Take in 2026? So I went today in the archives, 2 years of content. And I went through and I heard some things that were said on the podcast. Want to know if we're still sticking to those guns, or maybe, some things have changed in recent time.
we grew as men.
We'll see. So I'm gonna say a take. I want you guys to attempt to guess who said this, and for that person, after you are guessed, do you still have this take, or has it been altered? Have you gotten some maturity, or it still stands?
Can I answer one question real quick?
Mhm.
Leroy, if I know the entirety of what's going to happen in the story, yes, the story's bad. Like, I don't know what type of question that is. If I can predict the entire story from start to finish, and there's source material that came after that verifies that this story that I'm watching is completely pointless, yes, the story's bad. Y'all got to ask some better questions, bro.
All right. There you go. Question has been answered. So the first take I have here.
Love you, Leroy.
I love Leroy too. I'm just nigga.
Love is a strong word.
Nigga, I give it to y'all real. If y'all gonna get mad at me for giving it to y'all real, then get mad. But at least I'm not faking the funk. I don't fake a personality.
True.
So God Valley is pointless? No.
It's not.
Because God Valley and this Avatar movie aren't in the same vein, first and foremost. There was a lot of mystery in God Valley and a lot of pieces that we did not connect. The plot points from this Avatar movie are damn near what happened in the Korra show, one for one. They touch on the idea of harmonic convergence using that staff. That happened. A non-pacifist airbender already happened in Zahir. That happened already. That happened. The villain being encased in an Avatar-style prison and them not being an Avatar clearly told us that is a bad person. It's not the same as God Valley. What a terrible comparison. Y'all niggas piss me off.
Seconds before. I like you, Leroy. Shout out Leroy, man.
W friendship.
What a terrible comparison.
I don't get the comparison personally.
That shit is terrible.
Yeah. Okay.
Leroy, you need to hop on Open Dojo for all that, talking. Hop on Open Dojo.
That'd be
Zahir is not a pacifist. Zahir literally has an airbending move designed to kill. Yeah, y'all niggas got it, boy. Let's get to the activity, Santo.
Yeah. Transition. So who said this? Dio is a better villain than Kira from Death Note.
Is that Lonnie?
Is that Lonnie? Yeah, it is. Lonnie has a bad poker face.
Is that Lonnie?
It sounds familiar, so I'm like, wait, did I say that?
That was Lonnie. That was 2 years ago. Do you still stand on it?
Are you sure it was that, or was it? Because I remember there's few things I've took back in terms of things I've said, and one thing I give to Lonnie is I was like, you know what, I don't think Kira from JoJo's is better than Dio. So are you sure it's not that, but reverse?
Yeah, it's
Kira from.
Oh no! It's reverse. My fault. Riddell said this.
Yeah,
this was red hair Lonnie, and they were going back and forth versus who's a better villain. And Riddell said that Dio is a better villain than Kira.
Yeah, that's one of the few takes I'm like, I I was kind of yapping. So nah, I think I already took that back before. So
Oh, that was
I-
Riddell that said that?
I said Kira was better than Dio, but then Lonnie made a compelling case. Yeah, I don't believe that. I think Dio's better than Kira. There's things that I like about Kira more than Dio, but character structure, I'll give it to Dio.
Okay. All right. W growth. Next one. Rurouni Kenshin did not go against Satan, so Samurai Jack is a better swordsman.
Rurouni Kenshin did not go against Satan, so
Is
Samurai Jack.
that probably me?
That's random.
That sounds like Ty.
Ty?
Oh, is it Ty? I
I
know
wasn't
Ty
there
and
for
Random
Ty
were on the
Davis
same side
himself.
with the.
I wasn't there for this episode, so I have no idea. But I'm guessing
I don't remember. Did I say exactly? Was I comparing their opponents?
We were so your previous statement was the Rurouni Kenshin Cinderella story is over. We are going with Samurai Jack. And then the statement was Samurai Jack went against Satan, so he's a better swordsman.
W.
Yeah. Yeah.
You standing by that, Ty?
I'll stand on it.
Yeah.
Nigga, so yeah.
Jesus.
W vanquishing of Satan, man.
Honestly, cooked, man.
All right. Still standing on it. All right. Next take. Deku and Bakugo are not better rivals than Yuno and Asta.
Is that
It's either-
Riddell?
that's
bro?
Riddell or Random.
That has to be Riddell. No, that's Riddell.
That is Mr. Riddell of
Yeah, but right after that, again, right after that,
So you're
I
not
said,
standing on it? So you're not standing on it?
Mm-mm.
well,
He gonna
yeah,
walk
let me
back every
finish.
tape.
just say you're not standing on it.
No, it's all right. We're being nasty.
Nigga,
I
what?
literally
Ain't it
say,
the game? Ain't it the game?
well, okay, so we're just gonna filibuster and not let me talk. Is that the game? Is that the game? Is not let me talk.
It's literally the game.
So-
Just say
You
no.
can't-
Just say-
you
just
can't
say
spit
yes.
Oh, I
games.
can't talk. I
So
can't
you're not
talk. I
standing
can't
on it, man.
talk.
Come on.
Just
So-
fucking stand on it.
No. I literally caveated in that conversation.
Ty, shut up.
I literally caveated in that conversation. It depends on the finished writing of Yuno, and I said
He
that
did say that.
in
He
that
did say
conversation.
He did say that. He did
And
say that.
the execution at the end was bad. So no, obviously, I don't think so.
So
So is
your
that what
stance
happened,
has
Santo?
changed. No, that's what
My
happened.
stance was
So that's
already
what-
that.
No, just
based
say
off the caveat.
Just answer my
No,
question.
no.
So has your stance changed? Now that the
Say-
stories,
say yes.
both stories have completed, has your
Oh,
stance?
I already
changed?
said Bakugo Deku is better,
So, yeah.
but I already made the
so
claim
yes.
already.
So
No,
yes.
Riddell.
Not gonna say the word.
Gotcha.
Just say the word yes.
I did. I just said they're better. You guys just
No,
want.
say yes.
I don't know
Say
what
the
you're.
word
yes.
yes. Say the
Just
word
say
yes.
yes.
That's
Say
so
the word-
different.
It's a
Oh
different
my
word.
god, y'all being
It is-
annoying. Y'all being annoying. Y'all being annoying. I'm not gonna
So
lie.
if there's
I
no
said
difference,
they're
what's the
better.
problem?
Why are you fighting me on it? Just say the word.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Woo!
Let's go.
So we're
I'm
doing like the
excited.
remove context type takes. Okay, all right.
No,
it's
This
not
is a
removed.
nasty stuff.
It's not removed. Riddell,
No,
making
no,
a take
no.
and putting a caveat that you still making a take.
Yeah,
you
but
still,
the take was a projection based
right.
off something down the line.
So your
And
stance
that
changed.
down the line,
And then
no,
yeah,
the stance was the same. It was a projection, and the projection happened. Now I can solidify the take. It
that's
did
the-
not execute the ending.
I
So,
think
yeah.
A and B are better than C and D, but I need the story to finish before I can validate that A and B are better. You already think A and B are better.
Yeah.
The stance is
No,
now
it
changed
said-
because it finished.
Santo, pull the tape, bro.
I said it depended on.
Pull the tape, bro.
finish.
I'm tired of this.
So I did. It wasn't a
There was
a
certain point
conclusive
where you thought
statement.
that- where you thought that Asta and Yuno were better than Deku and Asta.
I said they had the potential depending on the ending.
Hey man, we'll pull the tape.
We
The
got the
ending
yes.
failed.
We good, man. We got what we came for, man.
All right. So next, man. Okay. Bakugo is the greatest rival in anime.
That sounds like J-Rob.
Jero over Ty.
Yeah, I would say me or what's the name?
I wish he was here. That was J-Rob.
On the money.
You know he's staying on that.
That's not.
Santo.
It's not a terrible. It's not horrible.
And then since J Rub's not here, I'll just say the other one that I did have from him. Because of the Rocks arc, Mihawk and Roger are now on Fraud Watch.
What? Mihawk getting thrown in is crazy. But you know what? I like that agenda. I stand by that take.
It's crazy that you said that, because in the video itself, you were like, not Roger. We haven't seen anything. We're saving that for the Shanks backstory and all that stuff. But when he said Mihawk, you're like, W take. I stand by that take.
Facts.
That's crazy.
All Mihawk hate is welcome. Please. That nigga be painting his swords black.
Okay. All right. So next take. Sun Jin Woo got more aura than Gojo.
That's random.
Lonnie?
That's random.
Oh.
Probably random, yeah.
Okay.
That is from Miles Left.
I said what? What did I say?
I want to say me.
Wait, but you know what? You know what? I'm gonna stand on that take simply because of the what year was this?
This was a year ago.
Damn, a year ago. I do hate Gojo.
This is because so the context was we were talking about Sun Jin Woo versus Gojo in terms of aura, and you said I gotta give it to Sun Jin Woo because seeing you get cut in half from your op, I gotta tax you on that a little bit.
Yeah, it was hate motivated. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna stand on it. I agree. I'm gonna stand on my take. I agree. I don't like Gojo, so it was Gojo hate.
Nasty work.
Disgusting.
But I respect the agenda.
He stands on it.
I don't like Gojo. I got on this show with y'all because of my hate for Gojo. Never forget. I don't like Gojo. I don't.
So my
That's
man
true.
Ty just accused me. Like, geez, what the fuck I do?
That sounded like
it's not like I think of line. I'm sorry.
I mean, you and Random the only ones who are really defensible.
Hey, Leroy.
That's how I assumed. I don't know.
Hey, Leroy, tapping on Fridays. I've already pivoted off Luffy. You see, you behind on the lore, man. I already know Luffy's a fraud. That's why I'm Team Loki now. I found me a new best friend. Old best friend didn't do right. Got me a new best friend.
For sure.
Jump ship.
Lock into the One Piece streams.
The One Piece streams
All
do
right,
be cooking though. We be having fun. Check those out.
This is one that I laughed when I saw it. Kishimoto fell off.
That sounds like something I would say.
Sounds like something I would say.
Me, you, or J Rob.
I might have said that too. I'm not gonna lie.
Did I say that joking about Boruto?
It had to be something with Boruto.
Did I say that when we?
That might be. That actually might be Ty. Hold on. Kishimoto.
No. I'll be honest.
What could Ty have saw that? That's all he had to say.
Was that about Boruto?
So this conversation happened when Code fell off.
Oh yeah, Code sucked.
And this was Lonnie.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And he said, "You know what, Kishimoto, you fell off."
I mean, when you see a nigga getting stepped on in real time,
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. We can't punish Kishimoto for Ikimoto sins.
Nah, that was pretty bad. Code was awful. No.
So based on how Boruto is going now, Lonnie, do you still stand on this?
So I'm just gonna assume that like he hit his head or something. He had a concussion.
No caveat. No sauce. Do you stand on this?
Baruto's cooking right now. I gotta take it back. But that Code shit was awful. It was.
Oh, we're not gonna do the yes thing that you guys were annoying me about.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yes. I hate you guys.
Hey, now Code is moving behind the scenes, kidnapping motherfuckers, man. That's what he's been reduced to, a kidnapper.
Yeah, Code is a peak.
Nigga went from a big bad to a low scale kidnapper. This shit is crazy.
I see Kishimoto fell off Code. He fell off Code. Code is down bad right now.
But hey, Kishimoto is cooking with Amato, bro.
Code was supposed to be the biggest threat, and now you have him doing petty crimes.
He lied.
Some shit that Batman would break his arm over.
He lied.
Yo, this nigga's
he's a hooligan.
That nigga Code is crazy, boy. Nigga said, "Fuck it, can't be a ninja. I'm gonna be a felon." This nigga got it. This nigga sad.
Shout
Yeah.
out, shout out Coma.
Next take. Pokemon is the most influential fantasy anime of all time.
Influential.
That's
that
Me and
me or
Miles?
random. That's me or
Miles?
random.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
That is miles left.
I stand by that. I stand by that.
We were-
Just in the terms fantasy, unless we're, which I guess to an extent, I guess One Piece and those kind of stories are fantasy. I do think Pokemon got crazy motion though. I think Pokemon got crazy motion
Yeah, Pokemon's still even more influential than One Piece right now. So it's
for the
just-
fantasy title, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'll do an easy one next. Johan can manipulate Frieza.
That's Lonnie?
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
That's
that
Lonnie?
which was a crazy take at the. Was that when we did our drafts? We drafted our teams.
What was no? This was an actual tier list of best manipulators.
I'm trying to, yo.
And Lonnie said that he could manipulate Frieza into telling him where Goku is.
Yo, that's.
And our response was death beam to the face.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Shout out
Lonnie,
Johan.
do you still think that Johan can manipulate Frieza?
Yes, I still
Jesus.
think
Yo,
Johan.
this nigga is crazy, dog.
Zero growth. 2026, zero growth.
Yeah, I stand by that. Johan can manipulate anybody. Not anybody, but he can manipulate Frieza.
Not anybody but Frieza.
Not-
I guess.
Would he still die at the end? Probably, but he'll get that answer.
That nigga's not getting no answers, from
Bro,
Frieza, dog.
what?
Okay. Next take. Teen Titans is more popular than South Park.
That's me.
No, I think I said that.
Yeah, I think that's
That's
I think I said
Riddell
that.
himself.
Mhm.
Riddell was hating on his favorite show.
It
Oh
wasn't
yeah,
hate.
you're right.
We're having
we
the
were-
popularity conversation.
We were all stockpiling him, and we came to the conclusion that nigga, the gap is a chasm.
Yeah, it was like
Um,
hundreds of millions more views per episode, like hundreds.
It was South Park was averaging 3.1 million viewers, while Teen Titan in its peak was averaging
20.
1.7.
Oh, one.
Yeah.
Oh, so South Park was greater.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Remember-
considerably.
In
Yeah.
terms of viewership, I know I brought up like other elements of like brand appeal and popular appeal, but those are harder to quantify for sure.
So are you still standing on this?
Teen Titans being more popular than South Park, yeah.
just factually
2026.
correct, but that's okay.
I mean, if we're talking about the fact of viewership, then yeah, for sure.
Which in terms would contribute to the conversation of
It
popularity.
would be a factor. It wouldn't be a
Let's not
totality.
rehash it. We gonna have to, this is the same argument we had already, y'all.
Okay. Next take. Let's see. Oh, I got two more. So next take is the To Be Hero X finale is the greatest episode of anime.
Is that Riddell?
Me or Riddell?
Yeah, it's one
I
of y'all.
One
definitely
of
did
us
not
too.
say that.
Oh,
The
Miles?
greatest episode of anime? No.
That
Oh,
that
Attack
was
on Titan.
that was Miles
Miles.
left.
I don't even think Miles said that without context.
What
Miles-
was the context?
It was the finale. We were talking about the finale of To Be Hero X, and Miles said, "In anime that I have seen, this is the best episode of anime."
Oh, fair enough.
I might stand by that. That episode's really good.
It is.
I would say story beats, themes, it might lack in that department. But the shit that I like, that episode's fantastic. And I feel like the payout for X was well worth the 24 episode wait. The setup for the new season was really fucking good.
Mhm.
I'm not mad at
It was
that.
a
I like that.
it was a great finale, especially coming from when X broke the fourth wall and crushed him into paper. Dragon Boy, bro.
Yeah, 2B or X was cooking.
No, that's
And-
a fair take.
And last and certainly not least. So I'm gonna give you a list of movies. Transformers 1, that's the animated Transformers movie. Spider-Man Miles Morales Across the Spider-Verse, The Odyssey, Dune Part 2, Chainsaw Man, the Reze movie, Project Hail Mary, Oppenheimer, Obsession, The Batman and John Wick 4.
You might have skipped out on 1 or 2 because you were lagging. Can you just
20s.
start from Oppenheimer and say the rest of the list?
It's frozen on my screen.
He's definitely lagging.
Yeah,
He's lagging for me.
Oh, slow right now, Santo.
My fault.
Nope.
Now he's cooked.
You're kind of.
We see you.
Am I good?
Yeah, I think you're fine now. No, he's lagging bad.
Test 1 2.
You're not fine. You're not fine.
Am I good?
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah, we hear you.
Respond.
I think you're good. Go ahead.
Okay. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So again, Transformers 1, Spider-Man Miles Morales, The Odyssey, Dune Part 2, Chainsaw Man Reze movie, Project Hail Mary, Oppenheimer, Obsession, The Batman, and John Wick 4.
The Batman is Rob Pat?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the take was Puss in Boots is the best movie of the 2020s.
Oh.
That was time.
Yeah, I stand on it.
Yeah.
Stand on it.
And he stands on it.
Yeah. Shout out. Crazy. But shout out. I like Puss in Boots too. So I'm not gonna disrespect it. I think it's a great movie.
I'm gonna check it out. I want to
Oh, you never seen it?
This is a newer one. It's the best one of the 2020s, he said.
Yeah,
I haven't seen the newer Puss in Boots. No.
Last Wish.
The villain, great.
It's great.
The villain is great, man. Love it.
So those are some interesting takes in the 2 years of content that we've been doing this. Let us know what you guys think. If we have an even more horrible take, let us know. Or if you have a hot take of your own, leave it in the comments. That's all I got for today. Now, is there anything else that we want to talk about or we want to do?
Got a couple more clips.
Gotcha.
So here's a clip. A keep 3, cut 5 of fixing these animes' biggest issues. You'll understand what I'm talking about once I give you the names. So I have a keep 3, cut 5. I'm going to name some anime, their biggest issues, and we're fixing them. And these guys have to determine whether or not they want to keep those animes with these fixes or not. You guys will understand once we get into it. First one up, keep 3, cut 5. Promised Neverland Season 2 is just as good as Season 1. Want to keep it?
I'm keeping that.
I'll cut it. I have a lot of anime in here. I'm saying.
I want to see where my compatriots go.
I would like to keep that.
Lonnie?
I think if Season 2 is as good as Season 1?
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Yeah, no, that's one I'd keep.
Okay. Keeping Promised Neverland. Next one up. Naruto, but Madara is the final villain. Kaguya never gets introduced.
No,
I cut.
I don't know.
I cut it. I'm good. I mean, we don't like it, but I'm okay with it.
Worse things have happened.
Facts.
Okay. Jujutsu Kaisen, but you add a Heian arc that is on par with Magi's backstory arc for the series.
I'm okay. I'm okay with it. Even with Puddleman Sakuna, I'm okay with it.
Shout out Puddleman. Berserk gets Castlevania level animation.
Jesus
Christ. I'll keep that.
That would be pretty fucking good. Yo, I smell chicken, but I don't see chicken. What's up?
You good?
I'm kind of concerned.
Yo, Miles, you
That's
know what's
up.
funny? I just
What?
ordered DoorDash and it got in here. It's chicken.
So I was looking at DoorDash trying to decide what I'm going to eat, and now I just smell mad chicken.
Yeah, I got Wingstop right now.
And maybe someone cooking outside. One Punch Man getting mob psycho level animation for the rest of the seasons after season 1.
I'm good.
I can cut that.
I don't care about One Punch Man, to be honest.
Damn. Sword Art Online, but in season 1, they climb the tower like they climbed the tower in Tower of God.
Cut.
A lot of these issues just
Waste of
In
time.
season. We can cut it. We can cut it.
Yeah, good.
All right. Oh, I'm missing one. So let's keep 3, cut 4.
Okay.
So with that said, the last one here, you guys cut Naruto, changing the final villain being Madara. You guys cut JJK getting a Heian arc. You guys cut One Punch Man getting mob psycho level animation for the rest of the One Punch Man anime. You guys cut SAO following the tower like Tower of God does for their anime. You kept The Promised Neverland season 2 being as good as season 1. You kept Berserk getting Castlevania level animation, and you kept Muzan's ending in Demon Slayer being as good as Father's ending of Full Metal Alchemist.
That's fire. I like that.
We absolutely cooked.
All right.
What you
shout
leave
out.
man, I asked him at the time. It's fine.
By the way, Angie, that is a crazy.
All right, and then one more clip for you guys. Blind ranking movie directors based off their top 5 movies. All right. Okay. Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going to blind rank movie directors based off their top 5 movies. I believe I have 7 names here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 names. So you guys rank them from 7. All right. First name up. This is only appropriate. We got Pulp Fiction, Django Unchained, Inglourious Bastards, Reservoir Dogs, Kill Bill, Quentin Tarantino. Where does he go?
One.
This is a blind ranking.
A blind ranking.
I will put top 3. I don't know if I'm confident with 1.
Bro, give me Tarantino at 1.
2.
I'll say 2 off of Wiggle Your Big Toe. I'm almost fired, man.
So we're going with 2?
Yeah, I'm fine with 2. It's a couple of
Something you
niggas
gonna
I
make
think
your
got
case?
action.
Okay. All right. All right. Next name up. It's only appropriate. The Dark Knight, Inception, Interstellar, The Prestige, and Odyssey. Christopher Nolan.
I don't know how deep you got in your bag. I don't know who you kind of selected, but I'm cool. I would wager either 3 or 1.
Yeah, I would say The Dark Knight's the best, my favorite movie I've heard out of these so far, I think.
I'll go 1.
I can't put him at 1.
Then who got 1 then?
Santo, I don't have him at 1 either, but I'm saying I don't know where Riddell's going with this. I don't know who else he has up there.
It's either 3 or 1. So
I'm
unless
okay with
he
1.
says like something like Spielberg, I don't think there's.
So Lonnie, the names for me were Spielberg and Scorsese.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those at 1. Or Nolan. It's either that or Nolan. So choose your poison.
I mean, Spielberg's fall off has been insane. Scorsese's a good shout, but he's not better than Tarantino being.
I don't know, bro.
Spielberg did have a fall, but what's that latest movie that came out? Riddell.
Ass.
The alien-
Disclosure Day?
Oh, Disclosure Day?
Yeah,
Disclosure Day.
You thought
Ass.
Disclosure Day was ass?
I like the movie. I don't think it's ass.
Cheeks.
Disagree. Disagree.
My nigga Scorsese.
It has mixed opinions.
Put,
I
no,
understand
put
that.
Nolan at
Nolan at one?
put Nolan at one, man. I don't agree, but I mean, I got Nolan over Scorsese and Spielberg.
Okay. All right, next director up. The movies are Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke, My Neighbor Totoro, Howl's Moving Castle, and then Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. Hayao Miyazaki.
I didn't expect. Yeah, I didn't expect Miyazaki to be on here. Top 5, y'all.
Yeah, definitely top 5. I'm cool with 4.
I'm cool with 5.
5.
Yeah, I'm good with 5.
All right, Miyazaki number
I'm
5.
cool with 5.
All right, next name up. Goodfellas, The Departed, Taxi Driver, The
3,
Wolf of Wall
3,
Street, Raging Bull,
3,
Martin Scorsese.
3. The Irishman. His recent work is still good. That movie was long as fuck, though. That movie was long as fuck. That shit is good as hell, Lonnie. That shit's like 4 hours long, though.
Is it? What's it on?
Yeah.
I'm making my bid for 4, man. I'll give y'all some wiggle room to throw whoever y'all want at 3.
Oh, that's on Netflix.
No, put him at 3.
3?
He's better than Spielberg and Coogler.
All right, sounds good. 3. All right, next name up. We got Psycho, Rear Window, Vertigo, North by Northwest, Dial M, Alfred Hitchcock.
How many spots we got left?
You have 3 more spots. 4, 6,
Wait,
7.
You said which one?
Say the movies again.
Psycho, Rear Window, Vertigo, North by Northwest, Dial M for Murder, Alfred Hitchcock.
I'm saying which spots?
Vertigo-
4, 6,
Vertigo and
7.
Psycho are carrying.
We can put Hitchcock at last, man.
Yeah, that's 7.
Oh. Yo, OG
Yeah.
movie guys are gonna be pissed.
I was saying the review don't be pissed at the Spirited Away niggas, man.
We done with the 60s, man.
Yeah, I should have replaced Dial M with Birds, Angie. I should have replaced it with Birds. Well, would that change your ranking? Birds instead
No.
of Dial M? No?
No.
Okay. Cooked. All right, 2 more spots left.
Wait. Where we put him?
7.
7.
Last.
Can we put him at 6? Because if he put James Cameron on here, that nigga got to be 7.
You think he's?
I'm not
think-
fucking with James. I'm not fucking with James Cameron, y'all. I'm not gonna lie.
Hitchcock's the worst
You know what?
director?
I'm gonna listen to. I
Psycho's
I-
iconic, man.
Yeah, but
Well,
it's
Santo, how do you
it's-
feel about
it's-
James Cameron?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, bro.
yeah, but then you look at these movies, like, yeah, Psycho's great, Vertigo is great, Birds is cool. Other than that, Hitchcock,
Okay.
I mean, sure. You know what? Let's do it. Let's 6. He's at 6.
6 for safety. All right.
Damn. A horror innovator. There's
done
a
with the
different
50s,
word, but I didn't know what it's called. We done with the 50s. Okay. All right, next one up. The Shining, 2001: A Space Odyssey, Clockwork Orange, Doctor Strangelove, Full Metal Jacket, Stanley Kubrick. You got 4 and 7 left.
7.
Yeah, I'm not moved.
7.
Oh,
We gonna put James Cameron at 4. Holy shit! What that nigga JoJo said, holy shit!
We can justify it. We can justify James Cameron at 4.
Yo, so diehard movie enthusiasts, they're gonna see this list. So like, yo, these guys don't like movies. They don't fuck with new age punks. All right.
Punks.
This is our blind rankings of the greatest movie directors of all time. For number 7, we got Stanley Kubrick. Number 6, we got Alfred Hitchcock. Number 5, we got Hayao Miyazaki. Number 4, we have Steven Spielberg.
Oh, nice.
3, Martin Scorsese. 2, Quentin Tarantino. And the best director of all time, Christopher Nolan.
I'm not angry at it.
So good. That's a decent list.
It's a
Shout
decent
out.
list. Switch 1 and
Nolan
2
the
and we're
GOAT.
good.
Nolan the GOAT.
No, I think 1 and 2 are fine.
No.
I was thinking about trolling by putting like Michael Bay, but you know, I want to just pick.
As long as we all know Michael Bay would be 7.
Oh,
W Pyrotechnics, though.
Tell the Transformer name.
Yes.
Ah,
I agree with
Again,
her. I'm taking Cameron
I
over
wanted,
Bay.
since Ty and Miles weren't here, again, I'm gonna give you a list of movies and tell me which has the stronger list.
Okay.
Reservoir Dogs, Pulp
Okay.
Fiction,
Okay.
Jackie Brown, Kill
Okay.
Bill 1 and 2,
Fantastic.
Death Proof,
Yeah.
Inglorious Bastards,
Amazing.
Django Unchained,
I fuck with Django. A little overrated.
The Hateful Eight,
That movie's fire.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
That movie's fire. I actually recently resaw that.
That's
No,
list
real-
1.
Real quick, before you do list 2,
No
List-
caveats.
No,
You know what's up? What
no,
are you
because
trying to muddy the waters.
big after.
List 2. Dunkirk, The Dark Knight Rises, Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, The Prestige, Tenant, Oppenheimer, Inception, Memento, and Interstellar. Who has the stronger list?
And the
List 1 or list 2?
You said in the Odyssey?
and the Odyssey for sure.
I said
I got.
probably this one.
I have one as well. There's just more movies that I dislike in 2.
No one.
I don't like Oppenheimer, for example.
Now, Miles, I also said list 1, but what I didn't say is that Tarantino's in a tier by himself. That is
No, yeah, I don't.
no,
Yeah.
because he's acting like because he was like list 1 washes list 2. It's not a wash. List 2 is comp. 1 is better, but 2 is still in the same room. They can be in the same room. Tarantino is not in a tier by himself as a director. I
agree.
I don't know why you think he's just in a tier by himself.
Yeah, and based on our list, Nolan's in the tier by himself on top, right?
Because Interstellar, one of the best, like a top 3 sci-fi movie of all time. Oppenheimer, another masterpiece. Like there's masterpieces on list 2 as well. It's not just list 1 washes list 2. Like Interstellar, Dunkirk, Oppenheimer, the Batman series. Like
I don't
those
like
are all
Oppenheimer.
great movies.
Haven't seen it.
I like the first Batman more than I like the second too, like by a wide margin.
And that's fine. But I'm just like
You like Batman Begins more than Dark Knight?
Or so I was more so speaking Dark Knight versus Dark Knight Rises.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
okay,
I would say the one with the
I
Joker.
agree, I agree.
The one with the Joker was the best one.
Yeah.
I can't
I
say
agree.
Tarantino is not in the same tier as Christopher Nolan. They're in the same tier, in my opinion.
And Nolan's only gonna put out more bangers too.
Yeah, Tarantino has 1 more movie than he's done.
Ooh, but that nigga Tarantino's consistency, and I'm not gonna lie, he's able to dive into a bunch of different eras and still maintain his own style. That's what I appreciate about him the most. Nigga made a Nazi Germany film, and it still felt like classic Tarantino, man.
And that's
Facts.
fine. If you
I'll
have a
give you
number
that.
1, I have no issue with him being
My-
number 1. He might be number 1 on my list if I really break it down. But to say like, number 2 isn't like in the same ballpark as him, no, like he's not like light years
Yeah.
above everybody else.
You,
He's
you
not.
know, I'll say it like this. Tarantino, Nolan is S tier. But Tarantino's S plus.
He's not.
They're both S's. It's like, you know what? It's like cornflakes and frosted flakes.
Is
They're
S plus
both
a different tier?
flakes,
Yeah, it is.
but
Yeah.
just
Different
one
tier.
has a little
Oh, well.
extra something on it.
I just think it's I think it's different arguments. I think Tarantino's more consistent overall. I think that's his angle. Whereas Nolan has like higher peaks. Like I don't think any of those Tarantino movies are as good as Interstellar. I'm not gonna lie. For example.
Still gotta watch it. We'll get there.
You disagree?
No,
What's
I don't Santo, I genuinely don't think so. No. I don't think so. I just think he's consistent.
I think Interstellar is one of the best films of all time. But I say Pulp Fiction is the best film of all time.
I have to watch.
I don't
Pulp
think
Fiction
there's
too.
I don't think there's a better movie than Pulp Fiction.
I think Pulp Fiction it's an all-timer. I don't know if it's better than Interstellar.
Like genuinely, if you ask me a Mount Rushmore of movies, the first movie I'm putting in there is Pulp Fiction. The first movie.
I don't know if Pulp Fiction's his best movie though.
I think that's the best movie ever made.
It's in my top 5 for sure, but I don't know if it's number 1.
That's just me. That's why I'm passionate about that. I think Pulp Fiction is the best movie ever made.
But it doesn't put him in a tier above Christopher Nolan. It doesn't. They're in the same
Again,
group.
they're both S's. Just one has a plus to it. They can both be S, but one has a plus. That's
No
Tarantino.
plus.
There's not a plus.
No plus.
Difference
No
between
plus.
them. There's not a plus difference between them.
I don't know, man. That's all I got from my clips.
So, I mean, since we're here and we both have you guys read the new Blue Lock chapter?
No, but I kind of have an idea what's going on.
Man, Shido, what do you think Shido did in this episode? I mean, in this chapter, if you had to guess.
But real quick,
He took a shot and missed.
Hold on, before you answer that, we have a $2 super chat. Honestly, I like Ridley Scott over Tarantino.
Bruh.
All right, let's look up Ridley Scott movies.
Check.
Oh, actually, hold on.
Okay, they got
What
some
do you mean? What do you mean? Hold
All
on.
right. We got Alien. What do you mean? Alien's iconic. We got
Okay.
Blade Runner.
Keep going.
Top 5 sci-fi.
We got some movies I don't know. We got Gladiator.
We got the
Gladiator's peak.
Yeah.
We got The Duelist. I don't know if anybody's watched that.
Yo, I'd be singing
You
that
go?
final song of Gladiator in the shower and shit.
The Martian
Harmonizing?
in 2015. The Martian.
That shit was alright.
American Gangster.
American Gangster's tough as
Black
fuck.
Hawk Down.
Black
Hey,
Hawk Down was
okay.
cool.
Let's respect Ridley
Okay.
Scott, bro.
Prometheus.
Prometheus?
I got Tarantino though.
Hannibal.
Prometheus is ass.
Prometheus is not ass. You're dragging.
Hannibal
Right.
is completely lesser than Silence of the Lambs.
Kingdom of Heaven. Ultimate horror
Yawn.
movie.
Okay, I mean, we named our best movies, but like, there some good movies.
They got a good. That's the thing. Like, it has a good 6 movies. Like, oh man, that's great. Then you hit the other 4 and be like, ooh.
Yeah, but like,
Ooh.
very iconic movies that stand the test of time, like American
Sure.
Gangster, Alien, and Gladiator, and Blade Runner. In the test of time. Prometheus is not ass. Y'all drag me. Let me be honest.
Can we have a nice peppermint?
W.
W father. What were you about to say, Ty? Oh, you're talking about. I mean, Santo. You're talking about Blue Light.
I was gonna talk about Blue Lock, but let's call it. We can talk about Blue Lock on Dojo, if you guys want to pull up for that. Dojo this week, by the way.
Everybody read Hunter x Hunter. I'm preaching the gospel again. Togashi has won me over. I repeat, Togashi has won me back over. I know what he's going to do to me,
I'm
but I
excited.
don't care. Tune back in. We got at least 6 more weeks of consecutive chapters before he's run out of his stockpile. So get tuned in. It's really, really good.
For sure. Tune into Ichi the Witch as well. That shit cooking crazy. Potential power boost to a side character that might be in a crazy power boost. We locked in, man. Shout out Ichi the Witch. Shout out Ichi the Witch.
And I need everybody to read Blue Lock before episode of Dojo because we're going to have serious conversations about some of y'all's favorite characters and why they should not be getting playing time because they're doing the same thing as Rinatoshi, who got benched.
So someone gonna have to renege their contract.
I already signed the contract. It's legally binding. It is what it is. I'm taking my L. Why hate when I can wait? Why debate when I can wait? Ren is gonna be back, y'all. It's okay. Ren is gonna be back.
Valid. Love to see it.
Is there anything else we want to talk about before we call it an evening?
Real quick for me and you, Santo, that Marvel Tokon shit is ass. They got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. I'm not impressed. And normally I give betas a little bit of credit because you'll get the beta game may come out a week later, not a week, a month later, 2 months later, something like that. But this game's coming out in 2 weeks. Hey man, they got a lot of work to do, man. A lot of work.
I hear you. I think we might be on the same page.
But yeah, that's it for me.
Shout out.
Give me some money because I was gonna wait for y'all to say whether it's good or not to buy it.
Oh, that Lanterns trailer looked really good. I ain't gonna hold you. James Gunn is cooking.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it, but hey. Ty, you got anything or are you good?
Hey man, I ain't got nothing, man.
Got you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was another amazing episode of the BSS podcast. Per usual, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified every time we go live or we add content to our page. Go ahead and hit up the link tree where you can find all of our social media platforms. Go ahead and hit us a follow. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free, but it also helps the channel. Also, check out our Patreon. If you want to support us financially, you sure can. It does help us a lot, and it's much appreciated. Same thing as the membership tiers here on our YouTube. Hit up our Discord where we have amazing conversations and you get to know us on a little bit more personal level. And you can also be part of activities that we have. Like we are doing the BSS fantasy football. I'm defending my title per usual. You already know who's going to win. Back-to-back champions right here. So with that being said, much love everybody. And per usual, stay blessed.